Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking live into the man cave in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm excited that I don't have lights on at the moment, although my lighting is a little sketchy here. I'm kind of a pseudo half shadow thing going on. Let's see if I put on this goofy light, if that makes a difference or if it makes it worse. Oh, God, yeah, that's way worse. We don't want to do that. So I may end up turning the light on here in a minute, but for now, welcome to the Brickyard 400 watch party. Marcus Villarreal, glad to have you in. Was a little worried we didn't hear from you for a week or two there. We needed somebody in here making their Christopher Bell predictions every week. So glad to have you back, my friend. Super fan Molly Castellino, I am on board with you. You know what Indy means to me. Greatest race course in the world, and thrilled that we are here. And I'll say it right from the jump. As much as I love the Brickyard, the O'Reilly series should be down the street at Raceway Park. They do not need to be on the big track. I thought yesterday's race was pretty darn good. Super happy for Carson finally getting that win. Happy for the whole Quapple family yesterday. Carson and Caden both getting big wins. But yeah, I want O'Reilly back over at Raceway Park with the trucks. Statman Dale, glad to have you in. Denny Hamlin, a great pick. Great pick for this one. I'll be honest with you, Hocevar's got a real shot, but I don't even want to say it out loud, but I'm thinking Ty Gibbs is the one who gets it done today. Oh, no kidding there, Brockster. I didn't know it got that cold down there since it's an island in the middle of the ocean. I figured that would keep you up in the 50s or 60s on a regular. So glad to have you, my friend. Your boy SVG got a little bit harder work this week than he did last weekend. Starting way back there in the 20s, he's going to have a tough row to hoe getting up front. And can I just say how disappointed I am at the crowd today? I was just looking at the crowd as they were spanning around showing the crowd during the anthem and stuff. And my goodness, it is very, very sparse. Now, mind you, and I always point this out when I'll get all bent out of shape about the crowd at Indy. The crowd that's there right now is probably somewhere between 75 and 100,000 people. That's more than 3 times, or depending on who it is, more than 2.5 to 3 times what we had at North Wilkesboro last weekend. So let's not lose our minds and act like this is a small crowd. I'll bet you big money that this is still the second largest crowd of the year behind the Daytona 500. It's just not what the Brickyard was before. Brickyard used to be the biggest by a long shot. Kyle Petty and his crap this week can stick it where the sun doesn't shine. The Brickyard was a crown jewel the minute they announced it was going to be on the schedule because it is the Brickyard. Brickyard is the greatest sporting venue in the world. It is the greatest race track in the world. Does it put on the greatest races? Almost never. Racing at Indy is almost always boring. But it's not about racing. It is about the spectacle. It is about the event. And it is about it being the greatest racetrack in the world. Really, Superfan Molly? It's hot up there? Yesterday, Dale Jr. was wearing a freaking hooded sweatshirt. They said it was cold. I am surprised if it's that hot. Anyway, we need Storm here with our weather update. I don't know where she's at. I do know where she's at. She and Trey are moving this weekend. That was Mike Massey's supposed to be joining us, but he was also saying that he was probably going to be sucked into helping Mr. Lyle move as well. So he may be doing that instead of joining us. Who knows? We may see him later today. We'll keep our eyes open. Hopefully he'll be able to join us. I didn't realize our boy Wyatt Watson, I tried to get him to come join us. He's actually at the track today. I'm assuming as a fan because I don't believe he's part of the front stretch coverage that is there. So that's kind of cool. I don't blame him one bit. I would love to be there. It's been a while. How about the news that came out? I guess it was today. Jimmy Johnson, for his final Cup start in the Daytona 500 next year, is going to be rocking the 48. That is a pretty sweet deal. Shockingly, Kelby Klein is on board saying Bubba Wallace is going to win today and go back to back. He can do it. He's got work cut out for him too, because he's way back there in the almost 30th starting spot. But he can make it get done. I'm going to tell you right now, Brock, there's nobody that loves Indianapolis more than I do. I grew up there. I went to my first race there in the womb, and it is the greatest track in the world. The bricks are an iconic piece of the track. And with that said, I feel like it should be a requirement that you not only have to kiss the bricks when this whole thing's done, you should have to do your burnout across the bricks. That is, this whole butthurt about the bricks getting burned out on is stupid. And I don't know who it is that made that call from Indy telling them not to do it, but they need to shut up. They are part of the track. They are an important part of the track. And the celebration at the end of the race should be focused on that area, and the burnout should happen on the bricks. So I think they need to get over it. Yeah, they were wearing long sleeves because it was brisk there yesterday. Kenneth Clark doing pretty well. Hoping you are as well. Mama down here talking about the tournament. We'll see what Gilliland can do. Gilliland has an extremely good average finish at Indy, but he is starting way back. Blaney's starting up near the front, so it's going to be interesting. By the way, shout out to Blaney. I don't know how many of you saw his X post yesterday. Gilliland was having a little fun and put a bumper sticker on the wall in Blaney's garage stall that says, "I love Grillo's Pickles," who I assume is on Gilliland's car this weekend. If you don't know how the garage works for NASCAR, garage stalls are assigned by your position in the points. So the number one garage stall is the points leader, number two is second. So Blaney being third in points is in garage stall 3. Gilliland is in, I don't know, 28th or something. So Blaney responded to the video of Gilliland putting a bumper sticker going on that he respected the effort, especially because it's such a long walk from where Gilliland's garage is to where Blaney's. So yeah, it was that was a great X post, and I don't know how many people truly got it, but it was very funny. We'll see, Kelby. We will see. He's got a long road to hoe. Yeah, Junior was super emotional in victory lane. And it kind of like they talked to him about it before he got to the car, that Carson has grown up in his professional racing career at Junior Motorsports. So he's been a mentor to him for a while. So yeah, that was pretty emotional to say the least. Pace car just pulled off, ladies and germs. We are looking at the screen, and right now the green flag is out. We are going green in Indianapolis at the Brickyard 400. Crown Jewel event, Brickyard 400. Sorry, our boy Mike Finley is trying to get joining us. So I'm making sure he has the proper link. Lap number 1 as we spill out onto the front stretch. Ryan Blaney already trying to make moves. Started 13th, trying to get up to 11th, I believe that is, as they go through 1 and 2. Hocevar has grabbed the top spot, and he's already a second ahead of Suarez. Reddick is third, Hamlin fourth. This is one that you know Denny really wants. Denny has all of the other majors on his resume, and it's this one. This is the one that he wants to have to complete the whole list. Yeah, I don't like it. It's a little too light, but I know you do. Superfan Molly's always hassling me that the green I pick is too dark. So I try to go a little lighter for her. Just putting a spot up there. Denny has 7 Crown Jewel wins. They should have put a little comment on that that says 17 non-Kyle Petty Crown Jewel wins. And there it is, the familiar beep in my ear. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the watch party. The man, the myth, the legend, or should I say the Stig, according to his T-shirt.
Well, it's just a T-shirt.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Indianapolis, guys.
It is. I'm so psyched, dude. I can't even. It's the greatest venue in the world. I'm so glad we're here, and I'm so glad we're driving in circles. That freaking idiocy on the road course for 3 years was just moronic.
I mean, if anything, everybody should be happy because, I mean, next week we're off. Everybody's off next week.
How does that happen?
Yeah,
you should never be off in the middle of the summer.
F1 starting its summer break. IndyCar's off because they're about to do, I think, a 5-way stretch end of the season. And NASCAR's off because Vosant is about to take over. And I guess they just wanted that week in between.
Yeah, I don't understand the logic. I mean, I'm sure there's logic to it. But if anything, if we're going to take a week off, it should be between the end of the regular season, which we're not supposed to call it that, and the beginning of the playoffs, which we're not supposed to call it that either. So the end of the lead up to the chase and the beginning of the chase, there should be a week off there to let the teams regroup, let the PR folks do it, let these guys run around and do all their talking head shows and everything. That would be perfect. I don't know why we're taking it off 5 races before we go to the playoffs.
That also allows you to be a little flexible because there's some years where Darlington has to fall on Labor Day. So it's a little –
yeah.
There are some years where, Labor Day falls either too late or too short. So that does give you a little bit of a buffer and flexibility.
So I mentioned it before you got here. How about the news coming out that next year's Daytona 500, Jimmy Johnson in his final Cup start is going to run the 48. How cool is that?
So again, I've been out of pocket most of this week. I've been helping move somebody out of a house. So what's Bowman going to be driving that race? Is Bowman just going to a new number next year entirely?
No, it's just for the one race. It's just
Okay,
it's a one race deal that they're letting Jimmy
Okay.
use the number. I would be curious if I was making that call, I would probably put him into 88, since that was Bowman's first number when he came to fill in at Hendrick. He ran the 88. So if he's given up his number for the day, I think he should get the 88 for it. But I'm willing to bet they're going to do a different number just because it's the 88 was Junior's number, and Hendrick's pretty adamant that nobody else is going to drive that number anymore.
Well, and Connor too. Connor's got the 88. So
oh yeah, true point.
They could drive 25. An old school Hendrick number.
Yeah, that'd be an old school.
Yeah.
Especially if they could put Budweiser back on it. That'd be nice.
That was it Papa Joe's number?
I believe so.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't look now. Carson Hocevar is checking out. He is almost 3 seconds ahead. We're not even 10 laps into the race.
Spire 1, 2, and 8 right now, too.
So I was talking before you came on as well, looking at the stands, looking really sparse. But I always have this caveat every year that we go to Indy and everybody talks about how the crowd sucks or there's a lack of fans or whatever. I'll bet you money there's between 75,000 and 100,000 people there. It's just when you have 230,000 seats, if not more, that if you're half full, you're still at 115,000 people. So it's not what it was once, but it's still most likely the second largest crowd of the year behind the Daytona 500.
I mean, if we were judging based off percentage of the track sold out, I mean, every event at IMS is a failure except for the 500 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
now
it didn't used to be. When the Brickyard was in its heyday, there were more people at the Brickyard than there were at the 500 for the first 2 years.
Now, I will say, though, Neff, Nope should not be winning here.
No, I made that comment before you got here, too.
Yeah.
I enjoyed yesterday's race. That was cool seeing Carson get the win, but they should be at Raceway Park. And the way that whole thing went down was just completely wrong. I mean, Raceway Park was one of the first years of the Busch Series. They were on a schedule the very first year. They packed that place every year. There was never a year it wasn't sold out. The fans showed up in droves for that race. And then all of a sudden, NASCAR was like, oh, hey, guess what? We're moving the race to the big track. There was no and NASCAR's reasoning was that the purse wasn't big enough at Raceway Park. But they never gave them a chance to make it bigger. It wasn't like they came to them and said, hey, you got to step it up with this purse or we're going to move the race. Or you got to do X, Y, or Z and we're going to move the race. They just came to them and said, hey, that was a great race y'all just ran. That's your last one. We're moving it to the big track. And it was totally wrong. It pisses me off to this day. And yes, they need to have that back at Raceway Park, which, by the way, is still my favorite asphalt track in America for the racing, because that racing at Raceway Park is incredible. It's 3 lanes, if not 4. And there's comers, there's goers, there's strategy. Everything about that place is fantastic.
I think Bristol might be the only show track in NASCAR that's better than it. And Bristol is just it's Bristol, you know, like it's sunny. It's just it's Bristol, you know, like IOP is it's a great traditional show track because you look at the other ones. We have Baldwinsville, which is also a really unique track. We have Richmond that's pretending to be a show track when it's really a speedway.
No, it's a short.
And I mean, I guess North Wilkesboro is kind of a traditional one too now, but
absolutely.
Yeah.
Martinsville and North Wilkesboro is still the 2 tracks left from the original NASCAR schedule.
And if You can at least give my take on Richmond Cadence when we're talking about Iowa, because that's even more of a speedway than a salt track.
Is it a mile long?
Nope.
Then it's a short track.
7/8.
1 mile or less. I count Phoenix as a short track.
Yep.
I count New Hampshire as a short track.
Oh, 1 mile or less? Okay.
I argue, Matt Weaver argues with Matt all the time.
Yeah.
Because he thinks 1 mile tracks are not short tracks.
I know the teams treat them as short tracks. Like
yep.
Phoenix and Dover.
Yeah, setup wise for sure.
And Loudon. Let me get timing and scoring up.
Is Reddick going to shake off his doldrums of late and have a good day?
It seemed like he's been fast, but something goofy usually happens to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So who's your pick?
I mean, I got to go with Hamlin, right? I mean,
that's what a lot of people are going with. Dennis. I honestly, I want to see him win it because, as we were talking, it's the one crown jewel that's not on his resume. So I know he wants it, and I would love to see it happen. I honestly think Ty Gibbs is going to get it done today.
I have a Google sheet here of just keeping track of all of the crown jewels and what I like to call the triple crown, which is the Daytona 500, the 600, and the Southern 500. And I've also got the crown jewel list here. And if I'm reading this correctly, it's Dale, Jeff, Jimmy, and Harvick who have won all 4 in a career. And Denny's the only one that this is the only track Denny's missing right now. He came close, I think, in 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had that year where he just pushed his car. He had the lead at the end, and he pushed his car too hard and gave himself a flat tire with I can't remember, it was like 4 or 5 laps to go.
I'll say too, Neff, that I was fine with experimenting with the road course for a year.
Never.
But yeah, after
a
year, it's like,
oh my God, what am I doing? I can't give him shit. Hang on.
Hey,
Massey walks in the house. I just realized I don't have my hat on. I can't give him shit for not having a hat on when I ain't got the hat on.
Mm-hmm, I saw that.
I don't have a hat.
That's a flaw. We need to get that fixed. I actually was able to confirm Massey does actually own a Frontstretch hat. He stopped in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for a visit this week, and we went and tried our best to win a trivia contest. If I hadn't played like a pussy, we would have won it, or at least been tied for the win. But yeah, we had a good time at the old trivia. But he had his Frontstretch hat on, so I can confirm that he actually owns one. It has the bill and everything intact, unlike Mr. Nolan. Mr. Nolan's does not have a bill, although I think he got a new one.
Yeah, it's still a good time. Hey, we got a free shot out of it.
Yeah, man. Thanks to some random dude.
Yeah. I don't know what that was a shot of, but
Grand Marnier, my friend. Grand Marnier.
I've never even heard of that before. Oh,
it's a high-end liqueur. They probably don't have that in your neck of the woods in Virginia.
Yeah.
It did not come out of a mason jar.
So does Gene have like pictures of Penske or something? Because like Custer's 11th, like yesterday you had weren't they 1-2 in Nopes qualifying?
Yeah. Mayer's good. Mayer's good on the
not just that. Jeremy Clemens was really fast. And he's got
I was so sad for him, man. I thought he was going to have a shot.
Yeah. He's got an alliance with them, though.
Yep.
So at one point, there was like Haas affiliated teams were 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Custer's 11th now. What lap are you guys on right now?
I am on 18.
I'm on 18, so actually synced up.
I'm on
We all
19.
synced up or close
Oh,
to it. Look at
man.
you ahead. What are you going to do with yourself? You're never
I mean,
ahead.
Massey's ahead.
Can I pause it? I can pause it. Okay. I'll wait a second. Let me know when you hit 19.
Hey, there's a problem. There's a problem.
Chase Elliott just went across the start-finish line.
There's a problem with the 3 call. I don't know what, but he's a lap down now. It looks like he's off the racetrack.
Sucks to be him.
Terrible week for OCR.
I think I paused it too long then.
Yeah.
Well, they're showing the 3 on pit lane right now in a split screen.
Yeah.
They haven't done it yet for me. I'm just looking at timing and scoring.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
3 just pulled into his pit.
That's the thing with me is that I don't.
Oh.
I've got, it's showing it now. Was
that right front corded? It looked like the middle of that tire had come apart.
Uh-oh. Is it 2008 all over again?
Oh, no.
This just in. Whoever thought a teal 3 on the side of that car was a good idea is an idiot.
Yeah,
that is horrible.
OCO is typically great on paint schemes, but not on that one.
Yeah, that's awful.
I just realized I forgot to update my lineup. So,
lineup
sucks to be you.
The only
You'll
thing
update your lineup.
The only thing that's gonna hurt me is I got Josh Berry in because I put him in last week for Wilkesboro.
Because it was on a short track, you had to expect that was going to be something.
Yeah, but I got Bell, Gibbs, and Herbst as the others.
I think Gibbs has got a shot to win this thing. I really do.
I believe so too. Hey, now, since I'm watching on HBO Max, I'm still watching them, even though they're on commercial.
I'm looking at freaking Giannis.
Right.
I mean, it's a split screen, but I'm looking at Giannis.
He's dead to me now.
Yeah, he went to Miami. He went to Miami along with most of the other Packers.
Yeah.
Because he thought LeBron was going to come down there.
Him, Malik Willis, our defensive coordinator,
the GM. Yeah.
There's another on the roster, though. I feel like I'm blanking.
Yeah. I think I got a couple people.
Yeah.
Whenever you get like an executive in, they usually try to get their people from the old team.
Yeah, because they probably were influential in drafting that player. And
I'm curious to see what Embiid does with LeBron on the team.
Yeah, that's gonna be wild to watch. I might actually go to a Wizards game at this point just to see LeBron once.
Yes, I've never seen him.
I don't think I've ever seen LeBron live in a game either. Now you say that.
Mm-hmm.
Chase has been.
I'm trying to think who the best player I have seen in a game is.
No question for me. I've seen Michael play a bunch of times because I lived in Chicago in the early 90s. So, yeah.
That's cool.
It was very cool.
I think I saw James Harden. That might be the best one. I haven't been to too many basketball games.
My uncle got to
I'm
see
trying
LeBron
to remember if I saw Magic play Michael.
Huh.
I don't remember if Magic was in any of the games because I did see the Bulls play the Lakers. Chase Elliott with an early pit stop.
Yeah.
Now we own the window to make it.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of and you're splitting it in half, kind of.
Yeah, we're coming up on 25. So yeah, it is half, but he jumped in early.
That might be what happened with Austin, actually.
To throw in the open wheel analogy, he's trying to undercut him.
He's trying to understeer them.
Yeah.
By the way, have you guys discussed the the Carson Quaffle burnout controversy yet?
The tires.
We have not.
So goofy.
I have been discussing it in a few different online
Look,
scenario.
So
I
crazy.
hope whoever wins today goes out there and
Parks
does
it
the
on the
biggest,
freaking brick.
yeah,
Parks it on
just
the bricks and
burn
burns it.
till there's
Burns it
not
till
even
they're
an ounce of rubber left on the wheel.
Right.
Well, like, didn't IMS tweet out like this is how you celebrate, and it's like the thumbnail is like Carlson doing burnouts over the bricks,
Like it's the kid's
so crazy.
first win,
And
they're giving
again,
him.
I'm as big an Indianapolis fan as there is on the planet, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. But the yard of bricks is iconic, and as a result, they should be the focus of the burnout.
Yeah,
The burnout should take place on the bricks, spinning around on them. I mean, that's the way it should be. Dylan's in the pits again.
are you really scared he's gonna hurt the bricks?
I don't understand. I just don't understand.
I think the burnouts did less damage to him than 4 hours of coals going over him.
Right?
Yes and no. I mean, I promise you, the Indy cars going over him does more damage than a stock car going over him.
Yeah, those
The
things
the amount of
yeah.
force that those things spit out.
Yeah, we see that sometimes, like in F1 is an Indy car, but like we see at like street races those drain covers come up every now and then.
Sure, we saw that in San Diego with the freaking O'Reilly car.
Yeah.
Corey Day.
Comes Briscoe to pit road.
Hometown
Silich
boy.
is still in 30th.
Uh,
Gilliland in 33rd.
ooh.
Home dude better pick up the pace if he's going to have a shot at the midseason tournament. And we want him to, and you know why? Because we want to see Dalton Hopkins have to shave off his mustache.
Oh no.
Which I still think it would have been epic if we could have got Gilliland involved so that if Gilliland won it, he actually shaved it off of Dalton since Dalton is at the track this weekend. That would have been phenomenal. Now, am I wrong, or is this a bit of a throwback paint scheme to when Tony Stewart won the Brickyard?
I think so.
Didn't he have a Mobile One scheme one year when he won the Brickyard? I know he had Home Depot.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought he won it one year with Mobile on it. I may be wrong.
Probably.
I'm usually wrong.
It's interesting that Chase, he grew up a big Tony fan and like he ended up doing his career in divorce. He started at SHO and now he's at Gibbs. I kind of wish Briscoe would just give him the 20 and they do like a number swap.
Right. Byron's in the pits with the Liberty livery just for Michael Massey.
That might be the last race Liberty's ever owned a car.
Huh.
They getting out of the car sponsorship business?
Yeah. So allegedly. I'll add allegedly so that to clear myself.
I mean, Byron can't stay a Liberty student forever, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can. There are career students.
It's gonna be like, how old is Byron? Like 30?
28?
I think
28. He's gonna.
27,
All getting
28,
older.
something like that.
I remember when Blaney. I remember when Blaney.
Martinsville.
Oh, okay.
I
remember when Blaney was like water behind the ears, and now he's like one of the elder drivers, and it's like wild.
I know.
Looks like Ty Dillon went over the line, coming out between 1 and 2, getting the Brad Keselowski penalty.
Who won the 600, by the way?
This year was Suarez.
Okay.
Suarez in a rain debacle.
So right now we're
Ass out.
trending towards the Spire, winning 2 out of 3 crown jewels.
It's early.
Now just give him the trophy now.
The race ended now. You couldn't give him the trophy because we're not halfway. So Larson got out in front of Hocevar, so he stays on the lead lap. just in case something nefarious happens.
I was telling Neff Massey that I've got like a little crown jewel spreadsheet that I like to update. And I just had to mark Kyle as not an active driver anymore.
Oh,
That's sad.
yeah.
Ty Gibbs in the pits. We are 30 laps in. Carson Hocevar is your leader over Daniel Suarez. Tyler Reddick is in third. Dennis Hamlin is fourth. Corey Heim is in fifth. Michael McDowell, sixth. AJ Allmendinger, seventh. Alex Bowman, the showman, is in eighth. Cold Custard is in ninth. And Ryan Blaney rounding out your top 10. Ty Gibbs in the pits, along with Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
I'm going to kind of miss not having Heim part time next year, just because it is kind of cool that, like, you know, you're actively checking the entry list every week to be like, oh, is he here? Is he here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see him full time, man. It's going to be fun.
I am, but, you know, like, it's like back in the day when, like,
Pearson or Pearson, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Pearson you could kind of predict, but like Yelbo, yeah, he could show up anywhere.
Or Mark Martin in the O'Reilly series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although you pretty much knew Mark would be there if it was a big money race.
Or even like Mark Martin in the 55 car. I know the car was full time, but it was always interesting to look at who was in it that week.
Right. What is on McDowell's car here? That's ugly.
What is Nero?
Nefco.
Hey, is that your company?
No, that's not me. I got the nasal spray stuff. The Neffy. Daniel Dye and Casey Mears also in the pits.
Suarez around Reddick.
Look at us going around side by side through 1 and 2.
Yeah, Hocevar on pit road.
Yep, Hocevar, your leader is on pit lane. And 3 wide going into 3.
Oh, a bit of a slow one for Hocevar. But he did wait for fuel. Oh, Suarez locked it up coming in.
Yeah. It didn't look good. I mean, that's the best place to lock up, at least, when you're pitting.
Right.
Yeah.
Just get the tires off. So if Denny were to win today, as far as career crown jewel wins, he would move up to a tie for 6th of all time with Dale and Harvick with 8.
And you said he would be the 6th driver to do it in the career, winning all 4?
He'd be the 5th.
5th?
Jeff, Jimmy, Dale, and Harvick.
Which one did McMurray not get?
Southern 500.
Southern 500?
Yeah, he didn't win the Southern 500.
The one that takes the most skill.
That actually takes driver skill, yes.
Yeah.
I don't think he won the 600 either.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. That was his first ever win.
No, he won the fall race.
Remember, Sterling led the points the whole year. And it was like at the end of the year, he got his 7 races left. He got hurt.
Yeah, and then they put in that cheated up car so that McMurray could win.
What? So that's 5 for these current crown jewels. But like, it used to be Talladega was considered one before the Brickyard.
It was the Winston Million deal.
Yeah.
But I don't know that it was ever considered a crown jewel.
Talladega's kind of in the same boat as Atlanta, where like traditionally it's had 2 dates, but like neither of them were really above each other.
Yeah.
And poor Atlanta got hosed by the chase.
Yeah.
For years, Atlanta was the last race of the year, and they almost never settled the championship. It was always settled before that. So they lobby to get moved up in the schedule, and the year they move them up, they announce the chase.
Yeah.
So they got hosed on that deal.
Oh, how about Dale Jarrett? I know he won the 500, the 600,
He is missing.
And the Brickyard.
the Brickyard. I guess it was the Southern 500.
He's missing, the Southern 500.
Huh.
I got a split. One of the tabs on my spreadsheet is just the people who are missing just one race.
Just wild, Dale
So
Jarrett.
again, missing the one that takes all the driver's kill.
Yeah.
So missing. Oh, I've only got that for the Triple Crown ones. I don't have it for the Crown Jewels.
I'm wondering if something's going on with our stream because we have not had a comment in a half an hour. That's very weird.
Uh-oh. It's not good.
You guys still there? Leave a comment if you are.
Yeah, somebody let us know you're still listening.
Did they peace out when I said the thing about doing a burnout of the bricks?
We need the stick to say something.
You got Riley Herbst on the road. Hey, QB Brock's here.
There we go.
Well, hey, maybe the stick's in the ways.
Ooh.
Yeah. Casey Mears.
Was Casey Mears in this race?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh,
He and Daniel
Actually,
Dye started last and next to last.
Two
that
laps
makes
down.
sense. Because this one's a bigger purse.
Money.
Still, yeah.
I think so. Let me look.
It used to be, at least when they released financial figures, it was the second highest paying.
Well,
Yep.
the first year it was the highest. And
Was
then
it really?
NASCAR's like, we cannot have
Yeah.
Daytona 500 paying less.
So
SVG on pit lane.
let me compare it with Atlanta.
Like Keselowski coming down pit lane as well, it looks like.
11,233 for Atlanta. 11,233 for. So yeah, there's no difference for this race. That
This
sucks.
race compared to others.
Yeah. Back in the day, it was like you'd have Daytona, you would have this race, you have the two Texas races.
Oh, yeah, Texas
I love
is
that.
always.
Yeah.
This is the one respectable thing about Texas.
Yeah. I don't think the Southern 500 really paid that much after Daytona supplanted it.
In-car camera, Busher going down pit lane.
You got to think Darlington, like in the last 10, 20 years of it, was just fighting to stay alive, pretty much.
Yeah.
For a while, yeah.
I think with this race, it's kind of nice that it's in this crown jewel status because, Darlington is probably the toughest for the drivers. Daytona, you need luck. The 600, you need stamina.
Mm-hmm.
This race is more of a crew chief and team race.
Crew chief, horsepower.
Yeah. Because you're making very few passes out on track, if any. It's more just what you can get in the pits.
Thanks everyone for chiming in. We were worried we lost y'all. Plus our watch number wasn't growing either. We're up to 158.
Ooh.
Yeah. Dennis in the pits. So there's a ton of people running long on this one, it looks like.
Yeah.
Because Hosfar's not even in the top 10.
So anyone go stretch it all the way out?
I didn't
Time.
Could.
I
think 40 laps is really stretching it, to be honest.
I mean,
Gilliland's is pickle ski.
neither legacy car is pitted. Logano, Barry.
Blaney is pitted.
Yeah, Blaney's pitted now, right? I mean, honestly, Jones. If you're Jones, you're in that points battle. Could you take a splash of gas and get some stage points?
Would be a smart move.
Yeah.
Is the 34 in the pickle call?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You might win $1 million.
Did you see what they did in Blaney's garage stall?
Yeah, that was. Did you see Blaney's response?
What they do?
They put a sticker like the pickle.
Gilliland put a bumper sticker on the wall that said, "I love Grillo's pickles."
Yeah.
And then Blaney responded and said, "I appreciate the effort, especially since it's such a long walk from your garage to mine."
Oh,
that's
good.
And for those fans that don't know how this works, they assign the garage stalls by where you are in points. So Blaney's in garage stall 3 and Gilliland's in like 28.
Yeah.
So that was what made that so funny. All right, so Harsavar is finally in the top 10. Larson and Gibbs are in front of him as cars that have pitted. Zane Smith apparently is now on pit lane as he's dropping down the leaderboard along with Logano.
So it's already over.
And Jones. So that would mean Heim, Nemechek, Berry, and Cindric are yet to pit. Although Cindric, I'm not sure. He may have come in.
So with how long this green flag one is, Heim's pitting now. We're not going to see a whole lot of people pitting at the end. Soul pit, always.
Well, I think everybody's going to pit, except for these ones that are coming in here in the last 5 or 6 laps.
But the problem with pitting, though, Neff, is that, like, with how big the gaps are, I mean, you could get lapped.
I know. I'm saying once the caution flies for the end of the stage.
Oh yeah, but
I don't think people are going to try to come in with 2 to go.
Yeah, and it's all mood anyway.
Cool.
We have a Carlson.
Oh! We got Kyle Larson.
No, that never happens.
Is the 5 cost?
Well, let's see what happened. Pull up the car. I mean, he's done. He just lost it.
Yeah,
the greatest driver in the world, folks.
Something he has done many times at Indy.
True statement.
Well, to be fair, the greatest driver in the world finished second this morning.
Larson said he blew her left rear.
Left rear? That's weird.
I mean, did they not just pit? What lap did he pit on?
That's what I thought.
He pitted right around midway. He was like 24 or 25, somewhere in there.
Okay. That's about when Austin Dillon had his tire go down.
I was thinking it would be like a loose wheel or something, but you don't really see that.
Yeah.
Unless they had like a could they have cut it accidentally before they sent him out though?
Possible.
I'm thinking more like he got too low and was catching rumble strips or something.
Yeah,
that could cause that to happen.
Man.
Here's an aerial shot of it.
It's like that time Algar crashed at Phoenix while leading. It's because he kept, dipping below doing that dog leg.
That's a rough hit, man. That's a hard angle.
Who else has had bad luck this year? Zilich and Lawson. I think they both need to visit some kind of voodoo doctor.
Yeah, sacrifice a chicken.
Yeah. They got a whole week to figure that out.
There's somebody else people were talking about. Just says, I can't remember who it was now.
Was it Byron?
What, who have had horrible luck?
I don't think Byron's had horrible luck. I think it's just been slow.
Yeah, he hasn't at the speed. Let me think.
I mean, Briscoe was having awful luck for a long time there.
Yeah.
He's finally shook it off.
Yeah. Bowman's up
Bowman
there.
Has had horrible luck.
Barry. It's Josh Barry.
Oh, yeah.
And Josh Barry has got awful luck.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Kyle Larson spinning in Chicago.
It's like last week, Barry.
Hey, look, Kyle Larson spinning in Atlanta.
Just the whole montage. This is like where the comedy movie you had like some cheesy
Kyle Larson running into Zilich at North Wilkesboro.
So I know I'm about to say this sitting on my ass, but like, aren't these cars supposed to be more stable in the wheel with its double diffusers?
Yeah,
it is. Like I know Lawson has always been kind of
flat tire. It don't matter.
Oh, that was North Wilkesboro. I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
You get a flat tire, it doesn't matter.
I toned into my 99-year-old grandmother there until the replay was actually happening. I mean, it's just. I mean, Lawson's always been on the razor's edge, but like, it's just weird that a driver of his caliber is wrecking this much.
Yeah.
And it's always the same kind of wreck, too. Like, he's always losing the wheel.
So, was there anyone that had not fitted?
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Actually, maybe not, because if Gibbs is right behind the pace car, that would insinuate everybody had pitted.
It's usually not a good thing when a crew chief goes up to a Goodyear official going away.
Cliff's giving him an earful right now.
It'll be okay.
We just need to get some Firestones on them.
No. We need Hoosiers on them.
Hoosiers.
Oh, yeah, Hoosiers.
So there's a couple takers for pit road. Yeah, it's those guys that pitted about midway.
Here comes the dinger. Chassé Elliott.
I would
sure
pit
who
here.
That was. Shane Van Gisbergen going in, Brockster.
When does stage 2 end?
Lap 50.
No, stage 2.
Oh, 100, I think. Let me double check.
Okay, so.
Survey says.
That makes sense. Yeah, 100.
Yep, 50, 100, and 160. So you got 50, 50, and 60 for your laps.
Yeah, I feel like you could do either or.
I do like it when it's kind of nice and simple like that. Where it's like last week at Wilkesboro, it was like
60, 185, and then
yeah,
whatever.
I mean, the simplest stage break would be lap 160.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
So, while we have a little bit of downtime here in commercial, and we were talking about the discussions of the bricks, how about our other hot topic from last week? Because you know where I am.
The long
races are too long. Yeah,
no.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone was complaining about the Wilkesboro length, but it was still under 3 hours.
It was under 3 hours.
So I really didn't have.
It was not too long. It was too short.
The problem was it was a blowout. That's why everybody was. It's sometimes blowouts happen.
So it happens. And then he was bitching. He was hot. Van Gisbergen was hot. They were all bitching about how hot they were. Yeah, guess what? It's supposed to be a test of man and machine. And we don't test the men near as much as we used to.
All I can say, if they're complaining about being hot, they're lucky the race started at 7 p.m.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Because the day before that 12:30 truck race, oh man, I thought honestly waiting for Ryan Newman after the race, I got a little lightheaded. I was on that black top. I could imagine being in that truck for a couple hours.
Right. Yeah, y'all know my stance on that shit. 500 miles for everything except the 600, which should be 600 miles. And yes, I want to see 500 miles at Watkins Glen,
even the
and
Brickyard.
Sonoma. I'm fine with that, the Brickyard. I know the whole original statement, so let's not do 500. Let's do 499. Okay, like the old Talladega days.
Have
The
Aaron
Brickyard,
sponsor it.
the
No,
Brickyard
let's say
497.
you'd have to take off 2.5. You'd have to take off 2.5 miles. So yeah, it's going to be 497.5. But yeah, no, 500 miles. Let's do it. 900 and, as I always say, 963 laps at Martinsville. It would be epic.
Why is Mamba?
What is Mamba doing out here with plastic golf clubs?
Yeah, my question isn't where is Mamba, it's why is Mamba?
There is that.
How is Mamba?
Wearing Jordans too. Got to give him props for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a ripoff of the IndyCar broadcast thing. So I remember they did this, like, I think one of the practice days this year. Where it was like Evan Lee and Savannah. I think
Georgia.
Georgia. Okay.
Savannah's a city in Georgia.
Okay, yeah.
There you
go.
So maybe on the Georgia, the pit reporter, she has like a little person on her shoulder that's named Savannah.
So Mamba has a wheel golf club and then some little Thai golf clubs.
Yeah, I don't understand why he was carrying around plastic ones. I also don't understand why he can't hit the ball to the green.
Well, I can relate.
Oh, that was a terrible hit. I'm not even a golfer, and I'm like, that's terrible.
So
that's
one thing
about what I would do.
A lot of people don't realize that are NASCAR fans that came late to the Indianapolis party. Back before the Brickyard, the golf course used to be two different golf courses. Inside the track was a 9-hole golf course. Outside was 18. When the Brickyard came around, they reconfigured the golf course to make it championship caliber and actually had the senior tour come and play a Brickyard senior tour tournament. But it moved to where it's 6 holes inside and 12 holes outside to be an 18-hole course.
So
when I was a youngin', it was 9 holes in the infield and 18 holes on the outside.
Did building the F1 track affect that?
I believe it might have had something to do with it, if I'm not mistaken.
Because that's, yeah.
And Manias that got jokes. That's what I'm talking about. Larson loves shorter races.
That's pretty
good. That's fantastic. Thumbs up. Round of applause for Hookamania. Like it. It's okay, Billy Boy. We're glad you make it, brother. I found out this week in my communications with Billy on Facebook, since we've now connected, that his TV's broke. So I feel bad for him. Although, be fair, go to Walmart, my friend. I was in Walmart last night. They have a 65-inch for $278. It is stupid how cheap TVs are these days.
Well, like, then you compare it to, like, data, and it's like hard drives are just stupid expensive now.
Really? Because they make thumb drives that can hold like 10 terabytes for like $20.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, with hard drives, like, data centers are taking up all that data and AI and all that BS. Like, storage prices have gone absolutely insane the last year or so.
Yeah, I helped Trey move yesterday,
Did
and
you?
he's got a whole lot of TVs. But thankfully, moving TVs these days is a whole lot easier than they were.
Oh, back in the tube days, my friend.
Yeah.
First TV
So-
I ever bought when I got out of college was a 35-inch Pro Scan dual tuner in a cabinet. That some bitch weighed like 450 pounds, man. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. Those old COTs were crazy heavy.
Yeah, they were.
Also, if you got one, you can sell them online for a lot of money because they don't make the Pulps anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Hello, Linda Salzberg. Hope you're doing well. Glad you made it.
That's the thing. Like, my parents threw out all that stuff and hung on to it, and then had a fortune.
Oh,
So the video
get
game
me going on that, brother.
game fighting, yeah.
We had a Heathkit console television that my dad built back in the day. For those of you who aren't old enough to know, Heathkit was a brand sold by Radio Shack. It was basically the IKEA of electronics. So it was a kit, and you put it together like a model, but you were putting together a TV. He built the cabinet and everything for it, and it was amazing. Also had a Pong game, the original video game Pong.
Yeah.
Went to my mom's house in 2006 or 7. I think it was 7. Went downstairs, turned on the TV, and it's still fired up.
Wow.
Black and white, still fired up.
Yeah, of course.
Fire up the Pong game, still working on the TV. So a couple years later, go back, run downstairs, excited to try it out again, and it's gone. I'm like, Mom, where's the Heathkit? Oh, that old thing, we threw it away. I'm like, oh my God, where's the Pong game? Oh, that thing was old junk. We threw that away too. So I pull up eBay and show her that an original Pong game at that time was going for like $500. Yeah. I'm just like, what are you doing?
I'd be sick.
Ty Gibbs wins stage 1.
By the way, are we going to have
Ty Gibbs, who I would put money on, does not know what Pong is. Win stage 1.
Wait, did we go back to green?
Yeah, we did. They just had 2-lap shootout.
Yep.
So that's the reason the cars were going fast there for 2 laps.
I didn't see him going fast.
Now look. I know it's a parade in Indy, but this is ridiculous.
Well, seriously, I was waiting for the caution to end.
I was waiting for you to finish the story up. That was fun.
I look at the thing, and Statman Dale says Gibbs won stage 1. I'm like, I didn't even know we were back to running. What the hell?
I know NASCAR holds the caution out. Delays going back green for a lot of reasons, but they don't do it just so you can finish your story.
That's dumb. So shout out to Ty Gibbs winning stage 1 2 weeks in a row.
Hey, can we get an extension of the Gibbs-Heim rivalry today?
Oh, it could happen.
I was going to ask you though, Neff, was your Pong console made of wood?
No,
it wasn't, because some of them are made of wood, and I'm thinking like, man, we need more game consoles made of wood.
Absolutely,
it's nicer looking.
Yeah,
all right. I'm gonna pop some pizza rolls in the oven.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, when Neff gets back, when Massey gets back, I'm going to go heat up some pizza real quick too.
Briscoe comes in 8th in stage 1 for the 2nd week in a row. Which, thank you to the drivers that do that, so I don't have to type their name over.
We have an update on the in-season challenge. Brian Blaney is 14th, and Todd Gillen is 33. 33rd. Yeah.
So thanks for the heads up. I'm with you, Will. So Will's one of my partners in crime in our owners group on my fantasy thing that we do, and we drafted players that we use every week. We also have an alliance with our man Andrew. We keep trying to do well by combining picks and what have you. So I believe, this is the third week in a row that we have gone with Larson, and he has finished below 30th place all 3 weeks. He is absolutely killing us. And we had initially talked about having Keswalski instead of Larson. So now I'm going to hate it when Keswalski gets like a top 10 finish. William Byron back in the pits.
I had forgotten Brad had won here before.
Yeah, man. Penske's first win at Indy.
He's only missing, it wasn't the first win at Indy, to be clear.
For in a stock car. I apologize. I forgot to put the clarifier on it.
Blaney, not Blaney, Keselowski. So with Hamlin, he's won 3 Daytona 500s. Brad hasn't, and that's the only one he's missing.
Right.
That list.
Right. And yes, I apologize, Hookamania. Like I said, I was watching for the dang caution to end. What is Gilliland doing in here that's taking so long? Is he that bad that they're doing super tweaks on his car?
They got him another Joe of pickles.
Yeah, they had to get him a container of pickles, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. And the problem with the Grios is they don't have a screw on top. It's those plastic containers, so he's probably spilling pickle juice all over the car.
Back when I walked to Jimmy John's, we used to, I think it was like for $15 you could buy a pickle bucket, and it was like 4 pickles that you had to cut in quarters and put in a little plastic container. It's good.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think you could still get them.
Probably. Yeah. I do the unwitch when I go to Jimmy John's.
It's a good call.
Avoid those carbs from the bread.
I remember those were hell to whap, though.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Especially, I remember people would get like a gargantuan unwitch, which is like every meat on the menu.
Right.
It's huge. It's like, man.
You gotta work hard to find a piece of lettuce that big.
Yeah. Maybe not a good time to eat lettuce either.
Whatever.
I'm going to go get pizza.
For those of us with a working immune system, we don't really care about this whole diarrhea threat thing.
That's the Taco Bell experience anyways.
Exactly. I don't understand.
Yeah. So what did I miss? Anything good?
Nope. 2 cars came into the pits.
Yes,
Byron and Briscoe were in.
So Gilliland there.
Gilliland was in for an extensive period of time. We were having a discussion that they were probably giving him another jar of Griot's pickles. And I said the bummer with that is they don't have a screw on top. They're those plastic containers. So he's probably spilling pickle juice all over his driving uniform.
Oh, yeah. Let's give him a pickleback. Pickleback shot. You know what I'm talking about?
Something like that.
So
something like that.
Shot of whiskey and shot of pickle juice.
Right.
So I went to Mount Vernon a couple weeks ago, and apparently George Washington, that was like his favorite snack. It's pickles.
Pickles. Pickles are good. I don't eat them as much as I should, probably.
Probably gentle
you,
on his wooden teeth.
Yeah. So Jefferson liked to experiment with stuff. Like he would grow like habaneros and
Like
try to breed flowers and everything.
I think
Washington was much more. Yeah. Washington was much more of a, we do this and we do that. But like apparently he did experiment a lot with pickles. Like it's like his one little indulgence.
Yeah. So he'd be proud to see that we now have potato chips. They're dill pickle flavored and stuff like that.
They are. They're fantastic, too.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the people that played the stick.
What was happening there? Van Gisbergen is taking his freaking steering wheel off while he's driving. What is going on?
That's not an issue.
Yeah, it was. He ended up in the grass.
Got to get that nub. Now, I've seen SVG go through the grass before. I don't think he was doing it on purpose this time.
Oh, yeah. What was the deal? That was a big conspiracy, like, what, 2 years ago? People like...
with Shane?
With, it was drivers post-race would be... They would try to get as much on their tires as they could.
Oh, we see that all the time.
That's a dirt track trick.
So
that's
just,
an F1 trick.
Like weigh down the car and all that.
Yeah, it adds weight to the car.
That's why, like, if you're watching an F1 race in Parc Fermé, they got all of this junk on the cars. That's because they spin the entire cooldown lap just trying to get as much rubber as possible to weigh it down.
So Hookamania is getting ready to get in an argument with me.
Hey, the crowd does look really bad.
The crowd looks bad, but again, there are 230,000 seats there. Turn 4 is packed. The upper deck is packed on the front stretch. The lower deck, no, it's actually tarped off, which I'm embarrassed at. But there's close to 70,000 people there. I'll argue it.
Yeah. You do got to remember, that's a crowd that would sell out North Wilkesboro 3 times almost.
Yeah, exactly. You're talking about 2.5, 3 times as many people as there are at North Wilkesboro.
Hocevar's got the fastest lap so far. By a full 2 miles per hour, 2.5 miles per hour.
I was going to say, in fact, I've got some hot sauce here from Monticello, which is Thomas Jefferson's estate.
Yeah. I need to go back there sometime. I mean, I saw it when I was in 4th grade. Did I appreciate it as much then as I would now? No.
Yeah.
No, but you were there. It's still cool.
Yeah, it was still cool. Get 30 seconds.
I know Homestead holds 36,000. Because they got to report that because it's not owned by the track. I mean, it's not owned by NASCAR. Yeah.
City of Miami. Miami-Dade County or something like that.
All right. So let's get our act together here. Pace car is off. They're coming to the start-finish line. We are back to green.
So Super Mario Bros. Let's talk about that now.
Yeah, they're racing. They're racing.
That's why I got green flag. See, I'm paying attention.
All right. The timer's going off.
So we had a 1-lap shootout to end stage 1. So let's see what kind of a car Hocevar really has now that he's starting on the second row. 3 wide coming down the front straight. So for some reason, Indy has become Pocono on the first lap after a restart.
Yeah, it used to be
cars all over the front stretch.
Yeah. Do you think that might just be because of the new, the new point system where it's like there's no.
I mean, I think it's just because it's the only time they're close enough together to really try and make moves. Because the thing's spreading out after 3 or 4 laps, and you can't really get runs. Which again, I argue all the time. If you watch video of the 94, 95 Brickyards, slingshot passes all the time because they had the cars 4 or 5 inches off the ground. All right, so this is a very special moment, kids. Our one, our only, Billy Sellers, coming in for a guest appearance in the watch party. Billy Sellers, welcome, my friend.
Hello.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
We're good. Glad to have you, man.
I'm glad to be on.
So you're watching on your tablet, you said?
Yeah, I was watching on my tablet for a little bit.
Right on. Yeah, Hooker, to this day, and I would love to have been part of the Dirty Mo discussion they were having with Marcus as to why they tore down the backstretch grandstands at North Wilkesboro. Those were the nicest stands in the whole place. And the newest stands. I didn't understand why they tore that great big grandstand down because it easily held 20,000 people. I was really confused. So glad to have you, Billy. You're our first official non-front stretch person to join the watch party. Our first special guest, as it were. So
I appreciate it.
We appreciate you jumping on.
Yeah, I've been having a little bit of bad luck this weekend. My TV froze and broke on me, and my big man chair broke on me too. So I got to get a new big man chair now.
Oh, damn.
It's about as bad as it gets.
As I mentioned, I was at the Walmart's last night and noticed they have a 65-inch for $278.
That's pretty cheap.
That is cheap.
I have to get me a new. I'll probably get me a 50 or 55 inch because I got TV staff for one of them. So
there you go.
Yeah, I've always watched NASCAR ever since the 70s and 80s.
All right.
Me too. Uh-oh. Chase Elliott looking like a flat tire.
Uh-huh.
Slow, I believe that's turn 3.
Uh-oh.
I don't see him.
Maybe he's bidding.
There he is. How'd you get so far ahead of me?
I do not know the answer. Oh, well, Ricky Stenhouse put him in the wall. That's how he got a flat tire.
Oh.
That'll do it.
Hey, that's a Hendrick customer call, I think, right?
He got Stenhoused.
Yeah.
Well, Chase, was that some payback? Chase got him first?
I don't know the answer.
I don't know. I think Chase kind of cleared himself.
He definitely was close. I mean, that was a slide job for sure.
I can't blame Stenhouse. Stenhouse just drove straight.
Yeah.
I need to reheat this. It's not hot enough.
Thanks for the heads up, Statman Dale. 9 car had a flat.
Yeah, I like watching all y'all guys on here.
Well, we enjoy it. What all you got going on in the background there? Is that Marvel Comics?
Yeah, I got comic book posters and racing posters.
Right on.
It's my racing posters.
The Earnhardt.
Excellent. Love it.
I got Deuce the Hazard up, and
Okay.
Knight Rider, and Smokey the Bandit now.
Yeah.
They're my Batmobiles.
Awesome. True answer there, Who Command. Chase was not clear.
Which was the best Batmobile?
Adam West, of course.
Yeah, it's the original. There's no
Absolutely.
question about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's something. Second place, I would give to the Michael Keaton.
I like Michael
looked pretty
Keaton,
good.
but I like the Batman Forever Batmobile also.
That was a pretty good one too.
I like all the old TV stuff and the movies, you know. I got a diecast of the AT van.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Commercial break now. The race.
We got the meats.
Yep.
We got the meats. With Cooper cheese. I had never heard of Cooper cheese before the Arby's commercial.
I haven't
Yeah.
either. No.
It tastes good. I'll give you that. Because I did have a few bites off of one of these cheesesteaks the other day.
cheesesteak.
That was pretty tasty.
I still ain't tried
I
one.
meant
I just haven't been to Arby's recently.
I meant to go to Panera because they've got like the handwich.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
It's
They're not
like
calling it the handwich, but it's a handwich.
it's a pita stuffed with sandwich
What?
stuffs.
But what is a sandwich?
It's almost like
It's,
a gyro.
Yeah, it's
But it's
basically
it's a
like
salad stuffed in a sandwich.
Okay.
think of it like an ice cream cone where the cone is bread.
Chase Elliott
And the
going
inside
behind
is
the wall.
Gotcha.
Fire Alan Gustafson.
It's called the handwich because Disney created it and called it the handwich.
Gotcha.
Not Disney the person, but
Disney.
I think Disneyland. Yeah.
True
So,
statement, Brockster. The Gibster is checked out. And as I said, Statmandale, Chase is going behind the wall. They have issues.
If I had Chase beat Gilliland last week, he would have just wrecked out. It would have been anticlimactic.
And then it would have been the Blaney time.
Michael McDowell looking for his first win at Indianapolis on the oval.
Well,
Oh, look at you throwing a spin there, Finley. I
He
see what
beat-
you did there.
the only guy to ever win on both
Yeah.
in NASCAR.
True statement. Who's
Yeah,
won
anybody-
on both? Who's won both on IndyCar?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to think of willpower. I think.
All I know is like when people do like the combined wins across series, if you include Kyle's Nope's wins, those don't count. When it comes to like IMS wins.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Scoreboard. Yeah, there's one for you, Mr. Finley. Since you like to do spreadsheets,
Mm-hmm.
jump out there and do yourself a spreadsheet about Richard Petty's 200 wins. And look
What about
at cars on the lead lap. Because I
That's
do
funny.
believe, and I because I did a spreadsheet on this years ago when Kyle went to 200 wins and everybody was losing their mind. I want to say it was 165 of his 200 races. He was on the lead lap by himself or had one other car on the lead lap at the end of the race.
Look at mileage. He was winning like 50-mile
Yeah,
races.
sure. But that's
Like-
you race what you race.
Yeah.
But my
To be
argument
fair,
was
too, the
my
tracks are
argument was the
smaller.
competition. The
Yep.
competition was just not there. I don't think Kyle had a win where there were fewer than 12 cars on the lead lap in any of the 3 series.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep track distance in mind too, though. Petty's racing bull rings, and Kyle raced a lot of mile and a halves.
Yeah.
So bigger track means
How many cars
you're
were on
not
the
gonna
lead
lap
lap last night in Hampton? 10, 12?
something like. Well, they have staged cautions in those, though.
Yeah, Petty was racing when guys were bringing their family truckster out there to race. You know, those some bitches were breaking down and causing
Yeah,
cautions all the time. I just that's my deal. Where all these people are like, "Well, it wasn't just a Cup Series and a Cup Series this and a Cup Series that." I'm like, dude, Richard Petty was racing against 2 or 3 guys that had a chance of winning any race. If it wasn't for freaking Bobby Allison and David Pearson, he'd probably had 300 wins.
Well, like,
out there, didn't he?
What was that, Billy?
Didn't Dale Senior win a couple of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he did.
So McDowell is 3 seconds back.
That clean air.
Yeah, I'm surprised y'all don't cover the I call it the Infinity Series, but it's the O'Reilly Series. I'm surprised y'all don't cover that and the truck races.
Are you saying we should do watch parties for them? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about
I don't know
that.
that there's enough interest.
Yeah.
I don't know if enough people would. We got to get this more off the ground.
We got to get this up to 10,000 viewers. Once we get 10,000 viewers on this, then we'll branch out.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you got to get on social medias and start bugging Cletus. We get Cletus on for a guest appearance on the watch party. We will blow past 10,000 viewers like we are tied to a post.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to get some more guys on my show to follow y'all now too. So
there you go. So we are 20 laps into stage number 2. Tyrone Gibbs is your leader. Michael McDowell in second. Corey Heimtime is in third. Carson Hocevar still in fourth. Dennis Hamlin is in fifth. Chris Buescher in sixth. Tyler Reddick seventh. Cold Custard in eighth. Brad Keselowski is in ninth. And Daniel Suarez rounding out your top 10. Blaney is in 13th. And Gilliland is way back in, if they'd scroll the thing one more time, 32nd. So Gilliland needs to pull some magic here to get back to his previous Brickyard 400 days, where he's like the best average finish over the last 6 races.
So last week, by the way, I keep thinking it's the Grinch on the side of Corey Haim's car. It's a fish.
It does.
I like it.
Last week you had Hendrick Motorsports. All 4 cars were 2 laps down for the first time ever.
Yep.
This week you got 2 of them are out already. None of them are in the top 10 right now.
I thought that was Nolan on the side of the car.
He is the Grinch.
Well, they got a picture of a zero-turn lawnmower on the side of the car. That's what Nolan's doing right now. I asked if he could come be on a watch party. He said no. He's got to be out cutting grass.
He's
not
doing
betting.
anything.
I mean, shout out to Brian Nolan. That's some quality customer service, and he's out cutting people's yards on a Sunday.
He's not doing anything. I think he told you a fib.
And here we go with green flag stops in the middle of stage number 2. Was that Suarez that just pulled in, I believe?
Yep.
Yes, it is. Suarez is on pit road.
Whenever I get my money straightened out, I'm gonna give y'all a good donation.
I appreciate that, my friend.
Really appreciate that.
All right, Hookamania, I will give you the answer right now from a seasoned IMS veteran that has sat pretty much everywhere on the grounds to watch a race, mostly 500s. The greatest seat I ever had was for the inaugural Brickyard. If you look at the grandstands on the outside of turn number 1, near the top or at the top, there's an extra little extension off top of the grandstand that is 2 rows of seats. If you can get in the second row of those so that you're at the very top and about 3/4 of the way through turn 1, it is the greatest seat I ever sat in. It was for the inaugural Brickyard. You can see half of turn 4, all of the front stretch, all the way through 1 and 2, down the back stretch until like a third of the way into turn 3. You then see the exit of 3 through the short chute, and then you lose them until they get midway through 4. But that is by far the most of that track that I've ever been able to see from one seat. And it's a great view of the whole place. If you're wanting to get your money's worth out of watching the race, that's where you want to be. If you can't be there, then upper deck on the front stretch at start finish line is pretty much unbeatable just because of all the pomp and circumstance before the event. And then you're seeing, the flag stand and the start and all of that. So that's probably the second best place. But yeah, if you can get that upper top of turn 1, can't beat.
You don't want to sit in that infield section, right? Near the pagoda.
Near the pagoda, no.
I really can't see.
Well, I mean, if
you can't see anything.
If you're in the seats, you can. But if you're actually in the infield, hell no, you can't see a damn thing.
I thought the best seat was at the front of the field, like where Corey Haim's at right now.
Well, there you go. Mm-hmm. I sat inside turn 1 when Sneva won back in 83. That wasn't a great seat. You couldn't see a whole lot. In 82, I snuck in and sat at the fence inside turns 3 or inside the short chute of 3 and 4. That was a horrible spot. You could see about 150 yards of the track.
Who is the crew chief on the 67? Is it Booty?
Yeah, it's Booty.
Yeah, it's Booty.
Okay. So that's, I guess the game plan is just one long.
I've been to Daytona, I've been to Martinsville, and I've been to Rockingham.
3 pretty good ones.
Cool. Yeah.
But,
I've sat several places at Daytona too.
Daytona's got some good seats around there.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Massey, you want me to tick off Neff by pointing something out?
What?
Own Amy Henderson Neff pointed out on Slack that they don't put the names on the pit wall anymore.
Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah.
Lazy. That's what it is.
Yeah. What to shoot Doug Bowles a text about that one.
Yeah.
Shoot Tom's cousin, Doug.
Yeah. Look at that. They're showing the scoring pile on bottom 5 positions, and there's 2 Hendrick cars. I love that.
Guys, I just want to say hello. I'm going to pop off, okay?
Yeah. Great to have you on, Billy.
Appreciate you being our first ever special guest, man.
I love your man.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate the sport all the time.
I'll be on a little more often once in a while, okay?
We appreciate it, my friend. Be safe up there in North Carolina.
Yeah, hope you find a good TV.
Yeah, I'm shopping around for one now, so
sounds good.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too.
All right. Take care, brother.
Bye bye. Thank you.
We got commercial break now.
Yeah.
Denny's pretty close host of ours now.
in relative terms, yes.
Well, I mean, they're the same general area. They're the same town, at least. Speedway.
They're in the same neighborhood in the same town.
Yeah.
Heim is somewhere near Raceway Park compared to them.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like an old oak tree, Neff, like on the backstretch?
No, it used to be coming out of turn 4.
Okay.
On the front stretch, there was a big old tree.
Because I remember Smokey would, wrote in his book about how he would use that to judge cars, how fast they could go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you see the replays when Eddie Sachs died, that tree's in the shot.
The ads are walking on me for Chili's.
Chili's.
It's good food. I've had it a few times.
Are you hearing I need my baby back?
Yeah.
That is the bringing me memories of that place I had in Myrtle on what day? It was Tuesday, I think it was.
Southern.
That Southern, yeah. I want to go back there.
That place was awesome, dude.
Finley, it was all you can eat buffet. Like they had
Southern comfort food, man.
Prime ribs, fried chicken, barbecue chicken. Get like
great mac and cheese.
Like sweet potato casserole. It's really good.
So Hulkamania, who's Ward Burton's cousin? What were we talking about that brought that up?
Ward Burton's cousin.
Catskills Loader. Oh, it's not me because I can say it perfectly. I mean, Harrison is Ward's cousin, I think.
True
right?
statement.
Yeah. Would it be second cousin?
Well, no technically it's his nephew.
No, it's his nephew.
Yeah,
that's
nephew.
right.
Harrison is Ward's
Jeb. Jeb is Harrison's
his
cousin.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Which,
first cousins.
Zillius most of our Bush are all on pit lane.
I think Junior, I remember there was a moment in the download years ago where Junior was like, I didn't know he was short for Jebediah. What else could it be?
It's not though.
Jebulon.
It's
like his initials, right?
Yeah, it's his initials or Jeb.
It's goofy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a meme in the F1 community about how Jeff is the best driver of all time. Well, people have taken John Eric Vaughan and they've connected him to Fangio just because, well, he beat him and he beat him and he beat him.
Oh, we're going to do that. Oh, Hulkamania, that's Billy Sellers. He's a longtime watch party participant.
Yeah.
He has, at least ever since I came on to watch parties, which was relatively early on, Billy has been on here just about every weekend.
That's a North Carolina accent.
Yeah, absolutely, that is.
Yeah.
Kind of that Hank Parker kind of accent to it.
Yeah.
I think Jeff said once that Ward just kind of grew up on the southern end of the house.
Yeah, he was on the south end of the house. Yeah, that's a long-standing joke he's always had.
Danny to pit road? Is that him?
Dennis is on pit lane. Who is Hocevar? Is he behind Heim right there? So Hocevar came out just barely one lap down. So I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like tires are going to matter because he's got fresh fuel and fresh tires, and Heim is holding them all.
What only matters is if they're flat or not.
Yeah.
True statement.
I think the race winner is going to have the same left side tires that he gets on at the end of the stage.
I'm looking at it. Okay. So if you pit at the stage 2 break, 60 laps. Okay, they restart with 53 to go. Why not? You could take a splash of gas there and then win the race.
Yep.
Somebody's going to try it. I promise you that. Like 20 laps into the last stage, somebody's going to come in and take a splash of gas.
Especially with how green this race is. I wonder if everybody's just like, hey, we're going on vacation after this. Like, yeah, let's.
All the more reason to want to win it, so you get to celebrate it for 2 weeks.
I know that 34 car wants to beat somebody today.
Yeah, and he's way behind 6th place right now. Keselowski on pit lane with a 12.6 second stop.
Meanwhile, I don't know if Blaney knows that $1 million is on stake.
I don't think Blaney gives a crap that there's $1 million at stake. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't think bragging rights or something.
Oh, yeah.
I promise you that.
Right.
But I think he's more worried about trying to win at Indy for Roger Penske.
Yeah.
Because there is no question, if you work in that organization, you know how important winning in Indianapolis is.
Yeah.
And only one Cup driver has, right?
Yeah.
Just Bradley.
Brad's
the only one.
I have a feeling they're not going to do it today, but that's mainly because of the Ford.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Barry. He's running a lot better today than he's been running. Logano is too.
Have the Woods ever won here? I don't think they have.
Nah, there's no way.
In NASCAR?
They didn't start racing here till
in NASCAR, no.
They won it with Goney.
Yes.
I mean, not Goney.
Jim Clark.
Jim Clark, yes.
Yep. That's what turned around pit crews.
But since 94, they've only won like
5 races, maybe
7 races, maybe. Yeah.
I was thinking of maybe Wiki's Indy win. Did he win an Indy?
Custer, Mears, Allmendinger, Byron, and Herbst all on pit lane.
No, Rudd.
Rudd won for himself.
Yeah, he won for himself.
Yes, that was for himself.
Yeah.
That's the last true owner-driver win, I want to say.
I will argue that.
What?
Tony Stewart, my friend.
Okay.
Also,
without a billionaire Gene Haas backing him.
Monesville the next year, Massick.
Oh, Ricky then? Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was the cooling system failure ways.
Okay, I got those two mixed up, the years on those two mixed up.
So I'm looking at my Crown Jewel spreadsheet where it goes year to year. From the Southern 500 in 1996 to the Daytona 500 in 99, that Wood Indy win was the only non-golden win in those 4 races.
Oh, Crown Jewels.
Yeah, and Crown Jewels. Jeff won the 96, 97, 98 Southern 500s. He won the 98 Brickyard 400. He won the 97 and 98 600. And he won the 97 and 99 Daytona 500.
Yeah. Crazy
Dale.
stretch.
Yeah, Dale won in 98, the Daytona 500.
So the Wood brothers have won 5 races since the turn of the century.
Sadler at Bristol.
Sadler in 2001.
Bain.
Trevor Bain at Daytona.
Blaney. Pocono.
Harrison Burton. And Josh Berry.
It's more than I thought.
Now, 94, the first year of the Brickyard, it might have still been Morgan Shepherd, and he might have won a race.
Tim Brown, glad to have you in, brother. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate the love and support.
Touchdown, Timmy Brown.
Joseph Logano into pits along with Blaney, Bell, Wallace, Van Gisbergen, and Stenhouse.
SVG is having a damage limitation race today.
Should we be excited about the fact that there's actual waiting on fuel to fill up in these cars?
Yeah, this
We
is
haven't
crazy
seen
seeing 13-second stops.
Yeah.
Feels like I'm watching a 2010 race or something.
Where was I? Morgan Shepherd won in 93. Dale Jarrett won in 91. Kyle Petty in 87 and 86. Buddy Baker in 83. Neil Bonnet won 6 times between 80 and 82.
Buddy was in the 21?
Just to throw out, in
I didn't know that either.
1973, David Pearson won 11 times.
Out of
In 1976, David Pearson won 10 times. 1974, he won 7 times. 72, he won 6 times.
Bonnet would be the last guy to win multiple, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Time into pits.
Whoa!
John Hunter is leading the race.
What are you
Oh,
saying
the most
about?
action we're gonna have today.
You got a poop? What's going on over there?
I thought he stalled it first, but then I realized he
Yeah.
was waiting on fuel.
Why is
What?
Bolsonaro?
He drove down just to give him the finger. I mean,
What?
that's is that a pit violation? Did he touch the orange car?
Did he really drive down there just to flip him off?
That's funny. That's really funny. And here I was complaining about it being a fake social media rivalry.
No, it's genuine.
It's real,
between those
apparently.
two.
I hope somebody got a picture of that if that's the
Yeah.
case.
He pulled up
That's
just
an
before the
odd
old
spot
line.
to get a picture from the outside of the track, though. There's
I
not
think
really any photography spots right there.
I think if Hoseval had hit the pretend cone, though, then that would have been a penalty.
I agree.
That would have been fantastic.
That would have
Yeah.
been funny.
Yeah, just for something so stupid to just
For
blow your
being a
race.
twat waffle, you get freaking a penalty.
That would be maybe a new way to lose, at least.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to each and every one of you giving us 11 support. We just went over 200 watchers on the show. Thank you all so much. We truly appreciate you. And don't forget, as our peerless leader, Tom Bold, says, good journalism's not free. We got to put a lot of time, effort, and funds into getting to the track and giving you all the great content that we do, along with our podcast network. So if you have it in your heart and have the means, if you can make a donation to help out those of us here at Frontstretch, it'd be greatly appreciated. Frontstretch.com/donate is where you can go. Or if you want to do a super chat on the Old Watch Party, you can do that.
Yeah.
We actually had that 2 weeks ago. I was in awe. I think we were the second podcast on the Frontstretch network to get a super chat. So that was very exciting.
Ooh. Yeah, I think that was you didn't even know that it had happened, right?
I didn't see it come up. Somebody else commented, and then I rolled down through the chats and I saw it.
Yeah.
Chase Briscoe in the pits from 4th.
Oh, we have a caution.
Ryan Preece is your leader.
I'm watching back on the Hyman car to see what they said on the radio
That's funny.
when that happened.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so now we're going to see notable moments. Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, How come we didn't see Earnhardt?
Something has happened.
Earnhardt was the first man to win the Brickyard.
Yeah.
There's caution for something.
Did Richard
Look at
Petty's
Randall
hat
Burnett
fly
there
on
in
the
a
track
Jamie
again?
McMurray shot. Randall Burnett in victory lane at
Oh no, it's
Indianapolis.
Daniel Dye.
Oh no.
The die done died.
Dun dun da da.
Wah, wah, wah. Caution flag is out. In the middle of pit stops.
Yep.
Luckily for everybody this week, it's not a short track. So half the field's not trapped a lap down.
Yep.
We're all thankful for that.
Hopefully,
32 cars on the lead lap.
hopefully BJ has a good crash clause.
Okay, I mise sombrero. That was the joke when Earnhardt won at the banquet after, which, by the way, another thing about Crown Jewel, the Brickyard was the only NASCAR race that had a awards banquet the next day when they first did.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Yeah. But Earnhardt, when they interviewed him after the race, said he was glad to be the first man to win the Brickyard 400.
So that's why Jeff stayed that day, because there's the famous story of Chad doesn't know about how Jeff wins the Brickyard 400, and then that night he tries to order pizza and nobody will order to him
Right.
at the hotel. So that's why he stayed. Okay.
You're all
Just
good.
the banquet.
You're all good, Amy. You're all good. Just letting you know that was where that was coming from, was the joke.
Yep.
Because Earnhardt was the first man. Just like, if I'm not mistaken, 94 95, the next year when Gordon won the championship, Earnhardt had joked that they were going to drink milk at the banquet because Gordon wasn't old enough to drink champagne. And during the banquet, Gordon got up there with a glass of milk and toasted Dale with it.
Yeah,
that was a
his
classic.
bluff.
Yeah, that was a classic.
So much trash talking. We never saw anything on track between those two.
Yeah, you talk about that. You thought Heim and Hocevar was a fake social media thing.
Yeah,
Earnhardt Gordon was a fake social media thing before social media.
They literally were business partners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started what was it, Action Diecast?
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Action or Champion?
Yeah.
I think it might have been Racing Champions, if I remember right.
That might have been.
Yeah, they were business partners. People don't realize that.
Well, and that was early on because Earnhardt saw what was going on and was like, he got a hold of Gordon and was like, hey, dude, if we work this right, we can both make a boatload of money.
It's probably this race. It was probably when Gordon won this Brickyard. He saw the crowd reaction and all that.
If you go back and watch the Amazon documentary with Dale, I think the last episode, Junior's talking about how like his relationship with Senior completely changed once Senior was like realized that, hey, he could be a big star. He could make us a lot. Yeah.
Which is kind of gross, honestly.
Yeah.
Like that's conditional love, not unconditional love.
Well, like I also think too that, well, the thing is with Dale is that we don't know what he would have been like after 10 more years or 20 more years, you know?
Yeah.
That's
Can
kind
you
of
imagine what DEI would be if Dale was still around? I mean, my God.
It'd still be woke, I think, right? That's what they all say.
Yeah.
There's two sides to
but
that.
Anyway.
The team would have been run really well, but he also would have kept hiring awful drivers like Michael Waldrop just because they were his buddies.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like he wanted Jeff Bolden to replace him.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Jeff Bolden was, he's a good driver, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I beg your pardon. I believe Jeff Burton is a Hall of Fame driver, is he not?
Oh my God.
I don't know that he was
So-
the best driver in his family.
I
He's
don't
the
think
Hall-
he was. I completely agree with that. I
He
also
should
don't
be
think
in-
he's a Hall of Fame driver, and I don't know how the heck he got in there. But
He
hey,
is in the Hall of Very Good.
he's
Yeah.
not
That's good.
even in the Hall of Very Good. He's Hall of Above Average at best.
Couple solid years.
Yeah. Well, the thing
Again,
is with him,
you
like,
know where I'm at on this, Mr. Massey.
Yeah.
Bill Rexford should have been in the Hall of Fame way before Jeff Burton.
he had Hall of Fame teammates, and like he never seemed like a Hall of Famer compared to them. Like,
Nope.
I mean,
To be fair, the Jeff Burton Bill Rexford comparison, if you thrown out the top 4 in points a few of those years, Jeff Burton would be a champion.
yeah.
True in there, I mean sombrero. Yeah, he went out and wadded it up because there was, and it wasn't even that raining that hard. I think he was just pushing it. I don't think the rain really had anything to do with it.
I think that was his rookie year, maybe.
Yeah. It's young Jeff.
Because he tore up a lot.
He tore up a lot of cars.
I mean, not too different from Connors Village.
Like the thing with Bolden too is
Hey,
like,
TB Zillage hasn't really torn up a bunch of cars. He's just running like Fido's ass.
now that Bolden's in the Hall of Fame, I mean, are we gonna induct Boyle? Because Boyle was way better than him at
Oh,
LCL.
God, don't even.
If you compare the statistics when they were teammates,
I
Boyle was
understand where
better.
you're coming from. I understand.
I don't think Boyle should be in the Hall either, but it's
And like,
Nope.
Boyer was closer to a championship than Burton ever was.
Yeah, MWO Boyle was better than any era of Jeff.
Absolutely.
With Boyle, like Harry Scott killed his career. Like he was never the same after that.
Yeah.
Even when he went to SHL.
No, don't get me going on that one.
Yeah. He
Clint
also
Boyer was a
all guys.
complete ass during the Harry Scott years.
Yep.
That whole team was a bunch of racers, a bunch of dudes that were out there trying their best and doing it for the love of the sport. And they had some smart guys working for them.
Yeah.
And
But they all
Boyer
got lied to.
Boyer knew it was a 1-year stop and he was leaving. And he mailed it in. Those guys were like, man, we got some guy that can win races. We're going to have a shot. And he mailed it in. And the example that I've always used on that was at Martinsville one year. Boyer crashes out of his own doing and literally, he didn't crash out. He put himself in a bad spot and ends up losing the race. Finishes like, I don't know, 5th, 7th, something like that. He is already out of his driver's suit and walking across the track, headed to his motorhome while Victory Lane is going on the front stretch. Did not spend any time with the team whatsoever after the race. And I'm just like, dude, that was so low class. Couldn't believe it. I'm like, you're talking about a bunch of dudes that are pouring their heart and souls out here for an underfunded team and wanting a chance to win, and you're not even trying.
These guys got lied to as well. Like they were promised they'd have like Hendrick equipment and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
I mean, Olga got Willie screwed. I mean, that killed Olga's Cup career.
Can I just point out right now, are we going to have
Gilly's going for a stage win.
Oh boy, here we go.
Actually, they're just right. They're not restarting, are they?
They're not even restarting. So in the total here,
9 points for Todd.
The
end of the first stage was 1 green flag lap. The end of the second stage is no green flag lap.
Oh, I love it when
what the hell lap did we go caution on? Didn't we have like 6 to go? For a car that spun and didn't make contact with the wall?
It did make contact, but it wasn't like the Kyle Larson contact.
What in the wide world of sports? Come on, man.
Oh, God, it's funny.
Hey, kudos Ross Chastain for stealing a stage.
I love it when NASCAR paints themselves into a corner like this.
I love it when NASCAR does stupid crap. This is ridiculous.
Oh, that's funny. That's really funny.
That's probably Ross's first stage win of the year.
Thanks,
I think
Daniel
he had another one, but he ain't had many. I know that. Too bad for Gilliland. This isn't a points thing.
I thought Mambo was getting in the bushes for a second.
Jess, Di's going to get 2 Christmas gifts this year. One from Corey LaJoy and one from Ross Chastain.
Yeah. I'd laugh so hard if he fell in his shoe, like his shoes got in that water.
Yeah, that's not a good place to be, buddy.
Was he down there trying to look for bricks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hocevar finished in 6th in stage 2 weeks in a row.
That's where I'm at, Brocky.
So you know.
Like when they do finish the stage under caution, they should be restarting the next stage quicker.
Yes.
But they don't. They don't.
100%, and they don't. Absolutely right. We should be going green next lap.
Yeah. How viable is it, Neff, to find bricks, though? In all way,
I've never done it, which makes me sad. By the time that people really started doing that, I had moved to the south and didn't get back up there in a situation where I had time to go try to find them. So I never got one, and I hate that.
I just hate it. I just know my uncle's obsessed with it, and I'm like, well, we can look.
And we can go. I as I understand it, it's harder now than it used to be, but there are still bricks to be had. So did he supposedly find those bricks, or was that stage?
Home Depot.
The grip.
I'll be back.
Found it.
Completely agree, Brockster. Hall of Fame, not only is the voting ridiculous, the nomination process is ridiculous. The fact that the Frances have so much influence in the nomination process is obscene and needs to stop. They should be eliminated from that process.
I was proud of the voters this year, actually, because not for the Burton thing. When the Landmark Award, I figured when they put Lisa France Kennedy up there, all the voters will be like, well, we have to vote for her.
Right. I was so thankful to finally see Larry get in there. God, I might have been pushing that one for years.
Well, like Teen Wayne Robinson, he got the homework. Right? He's the Hall of Famer. That's
absolutely, dude.
The most important figure in NASCAR history.
And a true statement by Hookamania. That is 100% accurate, my friend.
Yeah,
Mamba is the Black Rutledge Wood.
Yeah, if you had to put like a Mount Rushmore, the most important figures in NASCAR history. Okay, Bill France, you got a senior. I guess you got to put him there.
Yeah, kind of.
Humpy, T. Wayne Robinson, and what? Junior Johnson, maybe?
Absolutely.
Raymond Parks.
Raymond
Parks. Yeah, Raymond Parks is. Yeah.
The only other one I'll put up there, and I know y'all are going to laugh at me about this, especially because I just dissed the guy in the last column I wrote. Brian France. Brian France ruined the sport with his leadership, but at the same time got an $8 billion TV deal when their ratings were going in the shitter.
Well, and the thing I'll say about Brian is everything he did before he was CEO was good. Yeah. Like the truck series, a lot of movie stuff.
Truck series was good, but then they decided to go to Daytona, and that screwed up the whole thing. If they had kept it at the short tracks and not gone on big tracks, we'd have been fine.
He got a lot of the LA deals too, like getting them in movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, true statement.
So the secret people NASCAR doesn't want you to know. is that there were times when, so unlike the other sanctioning bodies of the time, NASCAR has a guaranteed pulse for each race. The other bodies were like, we'll pay you 40% of the gate. There were times when Bill France didn't have enough money to meet the pulse. And there were also times, too, where there were stolen drivers that drove for Raymond Parks, who were handed briefcases by Mr. Parks, told to not open them and give them to Mr. France. So what does that tell you?
Yeah. He was the money.
Numerous people back when that helped keep it afloat. 100%.
I've heard like that first season, Parks was really behind most of the cars that were out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Totally correct.
There's no NASCAR without Raymond Parks. And he's really like, I think Pearson put it best when he, because the first class, it was like a 1 vote difference between Pearson and Bill France Jr. And Pearson was like, I would rather have Raymond Parks in over myself anyway. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they shouldn't have had both Frances in that first class. Bill Jr. should have been the next class.
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I didn't have a problem with that. Because by the time we had opened the Hall of Fame, it had been long enough since Bill Jr.
He was
got
dead.
out.
He was dead already, right?
Right. I'm with you on that one too, Hookamania.
I mean, there's so many NASCAR figures that need documentaries. Yeah, we keep just making Earnhardt ones over and over.
Oh, Jesus. Michael Waltrip's got to be involved in all of them.
There needs to be a Bobby Allison movie.
I agree.
Not a documentary, movie.
Yeah, and play it real. Have those disputes with all the different car owners.
As long as they have the most beautiful race car ever raced, I don't care.
Yeah. And the movie ends with him and Judy getting back together.
There you go. Yeah, you got a love story built in.
Yep. So we are coming up on four laps before we go green after having how many laps at the end of the previous one?
Also, for the Bobby one, you could take into there where he was going to sue NASCAR and he got talked out of it because they're like, look, this thing could play out a long time. You need the money coming in for showing up next week.
Who would you cast for Bobby?
If he was a little bit younger, Brian Dennehy.
He could be older Bobby.
He'd be older Bobby, fine.
Yeah. Oh.
How about I'm blanking on his name right now. Malcolm in the Middle dad.
Cranston?
Yeah. I feel like he's kind of got that look a little bit.
Yeah, I could see it.
But again, he's older as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. True answer on this one, Imes. I'm hopeful, and I think it'll be the case that with O'Donnell in the big chair now, that we're going to get back to a more stock car. I mean, we're never going to be in a stock car, let's be honest. But I think we will get rid of low-profile tires. Hopefully, we'll go back to 5 lug nuts, too. I think we'll get rid of the smooth bottom on the car. I would love to see us get rid of the splitter. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I wish we would, because I think that would make a huge difference.
Yeah, I mean, trucks aren't even good on short tracks anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I fell asleep during IRP the other night. That would not have been the case 20 years ago.
I did too. Now, mind you, it was because I had like 6 glasses of wine and 3 shots, so I was pretty well.
So why do we do another full lap under caution?
We've just had this discussion, my friend. This is a 4th lap after the stage break.
After the
And
fake caution.
I didn't look to see what lap we came into this caution on, but I want to say it was like 5 laps at the end of the previous stage. We're all under caution for a car that didn't really touch the wall.
That's the thing.
I can't.
You think races are too long now?
Yeah, here's part of it.
That's why.
There's
Exhibit
literally
A.
close to a half hour of wasted time with these stage cautions. I'm all for stages. I am totally anti-stage cautions.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree. I'm just anti-stage. Like, I don't even like the points thing. They should do something.
I like stages because everybody got smart enough and figured out, like David Pearson did freaking 50 years ago, that you only had to run at the end to make the money. And he didn't put his cars in harm's way during the race. And that's what everybody started doing.
It's
so
so
it
hard
was a
to
parade
pass now, though.
Right.
You can't you can't really sandbag.
Looks like Hosfar's getting ready to pass Heim, and Heim said no.
I love these two. So is he gonna have?
So I know everybody's been talking about who's going into what cars and all that kind of stuff. How long before Caden Honeycutt gets a shot at a Cup car?
That's a good question.
Because he's good.
He needs to win some more truck races.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I agree. He should have a couple years in O'Reilly in decent equipment, and let's see what he does. But I mean, I feel like he should be talked about trying to move up the ladder. Yeah. And I don't know that he's really getting that talk.
Well, it's just like
look at Josh Berry get real. Get you some, Josh.
Yeah, he's flying on that high side.
Hold up. I've been handed a news update.
Why is my audio?
Noah Gregson is in 32nd place.
Yeah.
Thanks for the heads up. Yeah. Wait a minute. Get this Xfinity thing off the screen for a second there.
I'm not getting any audio on this on the in cars now.
Things are getting closer here, kids.
Oh.
Gilliland is up to 28th. And Ryan Blaney is down to, what was that, 18th, 19th?
Well, that ain't working.
I was going to say, Massey,
Riley Herbert's getting a little froggy going into turn 1 there, too.
Thoughts on what?
There we go. 10 points, or 10 spots. It's only 10 spots from the Toddster to Blaney.
Oh, man, it's coming.
Turning up the heat. Look at that beautiful parade right there.
I was saying, Massey, that like when Latote Force comes on during the prime part of the schedule, he's awesome. But by the time TNT's ending, he's starting to get on my nerves.
Hey, Chase Elliott's back on track.
So that might be a good time for him to mute.
And guess what? You got him for 14 weeks after.
On the bull scent.
Chase Elliott back on track. 41 laps down.
Getting that. No, it's not even a point he's getting.
Oh, but back to the Honeycutt thing. I think, this year is the year Lane Riggs is dominating. I think next year will be Honeycutt.
Assuming Riggs moves up to another seat.
I think he will.
I think he will too, but
yeah.
I still don't know when Ford's going to come out and say, hey, we're idiots for not having an O'Reilly presence and start really putting some money back into freaking O'Reilly running.
I think they're going to start a Crown Vic series before they enter O'Reilly again.
That would be really cool, in all honesty, if they came out and were like, we like this Crown Vic thing. Here's, a massive influx of parts so that you can keep these cars going for years to come.
Hey, they just mentioned my cousin Derek.
Derek Cope?
Derek Finley. Crew chief for the 60.
Oh, Derek Finley. Gotcha.
Hey, he's running 5th right now.
By the way, we do have some silly season news. Ryan Preece's contract option's been picked up. He'll be back at OFK next year.
Ah.
Yeah, had a feeling that was coming.
Yeah. So I feel like
none of their
drivers are the problem.
Gibbs and Dennis are 1-2.
And Haim is in third.
Hoseaver in 4th. How exciting could this get?
Oh,
Dennis and Gibbs get together, take themselves out, and you get like a 3-lap shootout with Heim and Hocevar racing for it.
They take
That
each other out.
That could get fun.
You'd end up with like McDowell winning. Like Ross just blocked Ty all the way down, but he's still getting around him.
He tried to. It didn't work out very good.
every Toyota in the field's in the top 24.
Oh. Where's Bell? I haven't seen him.
Oh, look
day.
now. The Todster just blew through there like a hot knife
Oh!
through butter. Did you see that?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, get it, son. Pickle power.
They came down, changed the engine during the stage break.
Look at him freaking slip through this.
He
Get
wants
you
that $1
some-
million. Did we ever find out how that money's going to get split? If
I would
the top
assume, I
five
don't
of-
know, but I would assume it goes to the team and somebody in a big leather chair decides who gets what.
Todd probably gets a little cut of it.
yeah,
The crew guys might get a little cut.
which they should.
Okay, Hookamania. So if Ford is more concerned with selling F-150s, then why don't they have a bigger presence in the truck series than they do?
Yeah, they got
Because
front row.
they've
They got
got like 4
Motorsport.
trucks, 5 trucks. I don't think they're putting that much money into trucks either.
I think when Malk won the All-Star race, him and Jack gave all of the money to the crew members.
yeah.
It's really nice. Yeah.
That's
You
like,
are right on that one, Brockster. Todd saw a hole and said, "Let's go get us some pickles."
That's what Tommy Baldwin revealed recently, that Ward Burton was paying half his salary when he was on the 22 car.
I can see that.
Wow.
Bill Davis was kind of a cheapskate.
Because he had an offer to be the 24 crew chief. And so he needed to get a little more money to stay at the 22.
Also, Bill Davis, slimy guy, in all honesty. Like, because I remember he got on the download and just blamed Ward the entire time or something. Just threw him under the bus.
Really, like Ward and Tommy Baldwin both should have had way better careers.
Yeah. And I also felt like every other word out of Bill Davis's mouth was golden turned on me in 93. Like, that's all he would talk about.
Man.
To be fair, if you had that choice even back then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What would
Hendrick
his
wasn't
career
a-
look like?
Hendrick wasn't a powerhouse, but they were better than Bill Davis Racing.
I think it's far more interesting that Jeff and Welsh talked and Jack, because the only reason that was really stopping him from going to Jack was Jack wouldn't let him win away.
Hmm. Yeah, those two would have clashed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
Yeah.
That's
Because
like
Jack,
Ray worked for Quickie for like 2 weeks, and they clashed on everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, I think Jack's line was, I don't let my drivers choose the crew chiefs.
Yeah.
And it cost
Well, look
him.
now, but Dennis is right there. I mean, in relative terms with this race.
Well, I go back to Jeff Burton. One of his best seasons. He had one of the best crew chiefs
Uh-oh.
out there.
Caution
They have a
flag.
caution.
Not sure why.
Debris. Jacques Debris.
Shock debris. There you go. Somebody dropped a little blob of tape on
Wee
the ground,
wee.
so they threw a caution. Look at that. You really
That's
threw a caution
nothing.
for that?
Well, here goes the next half hour of our life.
Come
Yeah.
on. That is freaking tape.
There goes all the strategy, too. Like you can make it from here
Yeah, you
now.
make it from here.
Yeah, you're at 45. It's gonna be 40
Man,
by the time
that
we go
just
through.
screwed up the finish.
Congrats on the win, Ty Gibbs.
Yep.
What is that? By the way, out there off the backstretch, is that
There's no way
solar
that's it,
farm?
right?
What
It looks
is
like
that?
the top of a water bottle.
There's no way that's it, right?
I'm telling you, that was it. But seriously, back there on off the backstretch outside of turn 3, is that a solar farm?
I think so.
Because at first I thought it was a parking lot, and I'm like, no way, that would be full of cars if that was a parking lot.
I believe IMS does have like a solo program or something now. I think them and Poke.
Which
I think
also
Poke-
reminds me,
yeah.
I wonder when that's finally going to happen at Charlotte. Because Marcus told me years ago that they have a deal with Cabarrus County that once the landfill gets closed, they're going to put a solar farm over the whole top of the landfill and run Charlotte Motor Speedway entirely off solar.
I'm just
know-
picturing halfway through the race, the lights just go out.
I know for a fact
Yeah.
Pokemon is like that, where it's
Where's like that?
solar farm. Pocono.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Probably
No, I
good.
know for a fact that it's like that. Like it's
I
got
gotcha.
like a little solar farm.
Probably got a nice tax break for doing so. Yeah,
NATO, welcome, big fella.
we're with you.
We have.
Ooh,
I
we need to
love
get-
having- I
We need to get
love
NATO
having
and
this
Brock
big
to fight.
this big presence that we seem to be building down under is awesome. I love that we're getting New Zealanders and Australians getting on board with the watch party. This is cool.
Do we have like our posters on people's wall in Australia or something?
Oh, now that's what we need. A watch party poster? Hell yeah, let's make it happen.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. They did a video on the NASCAR YouTube channel with Zillich and SVG trying like New Zealand foods and American foods. Those squigglies look delicious.
What is it?
It's like a
I don't know, but
Cookie?
it's called a squiggly. That makes me nervous.
it's like a cookie filled with caramel, and it's like it's like a chocolate. Wow.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it sounds
fantastic.
incredible. It was
All right, here we
like they put that up against fudge rounds.
So this is the official money stop right here, boys. Whoever is the leader coming off of pit lane
Probably gonna win.
is going to be 99% likely to win this race.
Yeah.
So this is pit crew earn your money time right here.
I don't know. We could have another Coulson and some crew chief would be an idiot. And Pitt.
I don't think so. This is going to be chaos coming out of these pits here too.
Yeah. Indianapolis has very tight pit stalls too. Something else to keep in
They're
mind.
long, but they're thin.
Yep.
The pit stalls are very long, plenty of room to get in and out.
What are you talking about? It's long and
The
thin.
outside line and the wall is not much.
What's long and thin and can go in and out?
Hang on. Did Dennis get him? Ah, Hine beats Hamlin off.
Wow.
Hine,
Whoa.
Hamlin, Logano, Bell, Briscoe, your top 5. Reddick, Keselowski,
That's two
Busher,
tires for
Priest,
all of them.
and Bowman rounding out your top 10.
Team
Last
orders.
2 tires.
Well, here we go. Corey Heim going to win 2 races as a part-time driver.
2 big races at that.
Oh, Bubba Wallace running over his crew.
Why did the
And
60 not take full? I mean, why did the 60 take full?
That was not good right there. I don't know how
Cousin
that
Derek with a
happened,
terrible
but
call.
that was not good.
Like his angle was terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. It was like he started to turn in and then it like stopped turning.
Yeah. Bubba with the 7-10 split.
Hookah wants to know if there was a Vegemite involved.
Look what he said, Bubba with the 7-10 split.
I mean, sombrero. I'm going with Denny Hamlin. I think Denny Hamlin beats Corey into turn 1.
They show Bubba's pit crew. Like, here's all the victims. Just now.
Aw, Brockster, come on, man. All right, so since we're in a caution commercial break, I'm going to go take a leak. I'll be right back.
Yeah, there's Joey Logano and Thord. Team did a good job getting him up though.
Who was there?
Mr. Logano.
Watch him. Hyman Hamlin
Even
somehow take each other out, and Logano wins another.
Even Leo Logano.
That's the thing is, we talk about the top 6 seeds having the shot at the title. If he sneaks in there and reels off like a Tony Stewart 5 of 10,
Yeah.
would he? He'd have a shot at the championship, would he not?
Yeah. Yeah. You'd have to hope. I mean, even then, I think you would need a little bit of bad luck to go the other people's way.
Sure,
but then again, wins also mean way more now.
Yeah.
Points wise.
You know what? If he went on that kind of run, I mean, I'd feel better about it than his 2024 championship.
Yeah. Yeah. The 2024 championship, man.
That was it's the all-time low.
It's the only time I took a prolonged absence from Willie not watching NASCAR. It was like the last 6 months because I was like, okay, whatever. I love how they shot that commercial to try to hide the fact that Reddick's like a foot smaller than Bubba.
I have a Maker Smart commercial.
Yeah, I had the Xfinity commercial.
I got airborne cars from San Diego.
Are they hooked wings up to the cars while they were at the naval base?
No, just coming over that hill on the first stretch.
You know, it's wild that like, are there any COTs with the wings still remaining? Because like, whenever I see like,
if you go to some of those nostalgia racing things where they just come out on weekends and road race, they got them.
but like,
All right.
are you sure? Because like, whenever I see one, like, I never see anything with the wing. It's always the spoilers. I know like a lot of them will just replace with spoilers because that's all they did when they put the spoilers back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is on Heim's car?
It's Field and Stream.
There we go. I saw the fish. I just didn't know what the purpose of the fish was, but it's Field and Stream.
Probably a connection Denny made in his fishing adventures lately.
So here we go. Heim takes inside. Hamlin takes outside. Hamlin goes high, wide, and handsome through one to take the win.
At the start of these NASCAR races at Indianapolis,
hey, I mean sombrero. You misspelled shitbox, just so you know.
It was a shoebox, though. It was shaped like it.
That was freaking shitbox.
Neff, do you think they should start for the full start of the race 3 wide, like the 500?
I would like to see that. They won't. I would like to see that. Remember, flashback for you. When they went to Ontario way back when, they started 3 wide because Ontario was basically Indianapolis in California. It was 2.5 miles, big rectangle. And when they went to Ontario, they started 3 wide in stock cars.
Interesting. Okay.
That's like when dirt races, do the 4 wide salute or whatever. Started that way.
Oh God!
Did Mamba just point out
that would be horrible? Are you
Mamba just pointed out that the victory lane is like North Wilkesboro. No, the North Wilkesboro victory lane is like Indianapolis victory lane.
No.
What?
North Wilkesboro was way before Indy, my friend.
Well, he's talking about the lift.
Yeah, North Wilkesboro's had that hydraulic lift forever.
How long has Indy had it?
Like 10 years, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was new.
I didn't know that. I learned something new.
No, North Wilkesboro had it forever. And that was one of the big things when we went back in 2010 to bring North Wilkesboro back the first time. They had a dude come in and fix that hydraulic lift so that it worked. That was a very important part of coming back. You know what's going to be fun? It's going to be like 5:30, and we're going to be done watching a race on a Sunday for the first time in a month.
Gonna be nice.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
Cars off.
Start times got so late.
Here's your
like
F1 race right here. First one out of turn 1 is going to be your winner.
Logano. Oh, Logano gave it to Hamlin there. I mean, he ruined Corey Haim's corner.
Joey tried.
He did. And Denny Hamlin.
And we have a call for
Brickyard winner.
Oh, no.
Denny Hamlin going to be your Brickyard winner. Wow, this is going to be ugly going into 3. Holy cats.
Who is it?
There we go.
Blaney.
Is that Blaney?
Oh,
it's Blaney,
no.
the Toddster! The Toddster!
He's going to be a Todd Gillian now.
Oh, my God. It's the Toddster's chance.
Credit to NASCAR as him, or Soulcat, or whatever. How he was
NASCAR Chasm.
Yeah.
For the Gillian now.
Herbst looks okay. He just went through the grass. I don't know. He was crab walking.
The Gilliland. Oh, my God.
Adam Alexander's call on that was hilarious. As Blaney Smith working. Blaney, think of the in-season challenge.
That was a little bit of a Rick Allen call.
Yeah.
All right, so we get to watch it, how it unfolds.
Corey Haim got a little taste of how Carl Edwards felt at Homestead 10 years ago. Yeah, so looking at Blaney.
So we got this wad of cars.
All right,
Blaney
Gibbs
comes
on
up,
his first
gives a
bumper.
shot to somebody.
That's
That
Niederrex.
Niederrex.
I mean,
Niederrex sailed it in there.
Oh.
Absolutely sailed it into that hole.
I will say though, if you're Blaney spotter and you see that 42's got to run, I think you gotta give him a little notice.
But yeah, but from where that's at, his spotter can't hardly even see that.
Yeah, probably not.
So now Dalton has to save his mustache?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Well, it ain't over yet.
I say, yeah. You never know. But
Also, you had Zane shoving Nemechek in there. Little front row conspiracy.
Absolutely. But there goes the killer. Todd Father goes driving on by.
The Gillian L.
That's fantastic. I hope they can freeze frame that and make a picture out of that. Blaney facing the wrong way as Gilliland's driving by.
The viewers can't see this, but in tonal Frontstretch Slack channel, I just did an at Dalton Hopkins with a link to buy a mustache trimmer.
Like I said, it would have been so phenomenal if we could have worked this out with Gilliland's PR people to have Gilliland actually shave Dalton's mustache at the racetrack, because Dalton's at the racetrack.
Yeah.
That would have been incredible.
Come on to victory lane, Dalton Hopkins.
That reminds me of when Edwards went winless in like 2006, and he had like a crew member.
Yeah, said he would shave
had
his
like
head
a
if
bet.
he wanted.
Yeah, he wouldn't save until
beard.
Yeah,
he didn't shave his beard or didn't cut his beard.
And then they cut it in victory lane when he finally won.
Yeah, until they won. They are trying hard to fix the front wing.
They want that billion. No, that million. I'm sorry. I think they'd be driving a bit differently if it was for $1 billion.
Yes. And yes, Sombrero, you were right. Logano did something stupid, although I don't call that stupid. I call that going for the win. He had a chance. He had a run. Heim blocked him, and if he had done something stupid, he wouldn't have hit the brakes there, and he'd have taken Heim out. He hit the brakes and kept from causing a really big wreck.
He did.
If they were driving for $1 billion, do you think they would send Cindric back there to whack Gillen?
Maybe.
Cindric would have been driving the wrong way on the front stretch after the wreck.
The video game special.
But Austin, we'll give you $10 million.
Look at Gilliland sitting here trying to process the fact that he's about to be the Gillionaire. Oh, we got to get T-shirts made up with Gillionaire on it, man. With the Griot's car, Gilliland's head with doing the money symbol. That would be great.
A pickle worth $1 million.
I bet the Grillo people are thrilled right now.
Oh, Grillo's is losing their mind right now, dude.
And I bet Loves is probably fuming right now, too. The one race we're not on.
They got the Daytona 500. They're all right.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be interesting. But I think
Gilly for a milli.
I think Blaney's in trouble.
Yeah. That right front doesn't look too hot.
Yeah, I don't think the aerodynamic effect of that is going to be.
I think he used up all of the car's body armor.
I see what you did right there. Been saying it for years.
Well, also the dynamic.
Love the stage racing, hate the caution.
Even if Blaney is at like 90% now with his call, the dynamics change because now he has to pass Gillen.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So here we go.
I don't think that was anybody's fault. I think it was just too many calls.
I think John Hunter should have kept his nose out of that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, he probably should have bought.
I thought that was a bit of a dive bomb move.
We need Blaney to fight him. Then the NC challenge will mean something again.
Blaney's never fought anybody, has he?
No.
It's like the one thing he needs to do to be a real old school guy.
The only thing that comes to mind was the one time Harvick kind of pushed him and he shoved him as he walked away. His rookie year.
I just had the thought in my head of Blaney like being so old school, he would be too old school, and he would do like the Padama. Oh God!
Show us what the hell lap we were on.
Oh, hey, SVG up to 18th. Good little damage limitation race for him.
All right, so caution happened at 43 to go. And we are now at, I think, 34, 33 to go.
37.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a time.
So we've burned 6 laps.
Yeah.
Again, for cars that hit the wall but did not stop on track.
Yeah, just
There
a little
was,
bit
there
of
was
debris
no
pickup.
tow trucks involved at all. And we're
Can we
still
just
not
make-
choosing.
Why do we not have Cookie Colson's every Colson?
Yeah.
Do we really need to have a lap where all the lap calls pit?
Oh, I completely agree. When you have a situation like this, where you just came off of a caution, you literally took 1 lap. Didn't even take 1 lap. It was 3/4 of a lap.
Yeah,
Why is
time
it
you
not
shouldn't-
pace car gets them? Anybody that wants to go goes, and we're coming back.
yeah. The only time they shouldn't do that is if it's like a huge wreck or oil all over the track.
Exactly. Yeah, I get that. And then it should be a red flag.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's okay. I mean, we've been drinking too. We just don't do it on the screen.
I could.
And yes, Hookamania, we're here every week, brother. We do a watch party every week. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. We have
Next
a good
week we'll
time.
be watching Tiddlywinks.
And that's in the wintertime. I've been trying so hard to get us a serious sponsor that'll be enough so that it can cover the subscription for Flow Racing for like 4 people, so that we can do the whole day of the Chili Bowl from the Q main all the way through the A main on a watch party. It would be fantastic.
It also doesn't have to be a sponsor. Hey, Flo.
Yeah, I don't think Flo's going to give that to us because Flo doesn't want us to detract from their coverage.
Although
yeah, I
there's
guess-
been some Flow stuff that's on YouTube lately.
Well, and like you
And
said,
Amazon
it's on Prime
Amazon
too.
Prime.
It's on Prime too, which I do have the Prime. So
if the Chili Bowl's on Prime or YouTube, we could do it.
yeah, I really want to do that this year. I want to do the full day of the Chili Bowl from the freaking Q main or R main or whatever main it starts with this year, all the way through the A.
You got to
That
remember,
would be amazing.
Michael Bellafemini lost our bracket challenge bet. So will he be doing a watch party next weekend of a random
Oh, that's
race?
right. Next weekend's the perfect time to do it. I didn't think about that. Yes, he should have to do that. And we should all get to come in and give him shit.
Yeah, we should pop on for 15 minutes. A piece
Yeah,
or something.
exactly. And you're right, Statman Dale. It's the challenge or the bracket, whatever you want to call it, is the Todd Fathers to lose.
So wait, did I not lose the bracket challenge?
Well, you didn't win it, but you were not the overall loser. The overall loser is Bellafemini.
I did a random draw for every single matchup.
Yeah, but that wasn't the podcast.
Oh,
the
The podcast network was all together, and whoever finished last.
Okay.
See, and I was all on board that I
Thinking of this
thought
path.
the loser of the whole thing should have to get the logo of the winning podcast tattooed on their butt. That's what I wanted to see, but nobody was on board with me on that one.
I think Happy Hour won, by the way.
Damn.
I was hoping so bad because if Bell had beat Blaney last week, I would have won.
Yeah.
Because everybody that had Blaney going to the
Yeah,
championship
Blaney.
would have been out. I would have won it.
Yeah, Tim Brown. That
Brown with
pace
the call.
car,
Pace car leads the most laps again.
it's pretty unbeatable today. That pace car is good.
I don't know about that though,
What?
because whoever's been in the lead every stage has been the first stage went green. So that was 50 some laps. So I don't think the pace cars led quite that many.
Yeah.
Massey, do you know where the staff one is?
Staff one.
It should be out there.
I could look.
I'm just curious to see if I was last in that.
Why are we still having safety vehicles on the track? This
know,
was not a big wreck. What are they doing?
We just wasted 8 laps, I think, under caution for no reason.
Why are there safety vehicles still out there?
I got 6th in that one. What was yours?
Can you send me the link? Yeah, coin.
Yeah, he's dead last.
You got last.
Yeah, he's dead last.
Of course. Are you talking about a bracket where Josh Berry wins over Chase Briscoe in the finals?
I don't understand why they have the safety vehicles.
Why did do that?
What is going on?
I clicked on the link. I copied the link, and all it sent you was the header. Why is it doing that?
That's stupid.
Here, I'll send it to you on Slack.
I don't want to answer that, Hookamania, because I don't want shorter races. All races should be 500 miles long.
Also, the tiebreaker was how many laps did the season challenge champion win during the tournament. I put 740 because it was a random number between 1 and 1,247.
Nice.
And the answer, I believe, should the Toddster win this, is going to be 0.
That's funny.
I think. Or did he? I think he
might
have led one random lap.
Atlanta, maybe.
Now, look, we all hate on the coin bracket, but last year it did predict that Ty Dillon would make it to the finals.
That's wild.
That's true.
Blind pig in an oak forest finds an acorn once in a while.
Yeah. So who's leading it? Underdog Legacy. Who is that?
I don't know.
Probably Amy.
Damn, they got close. Let's look at the coin bracket. Oh, Lord. There's a lot of crossed off names on here.
Well, yeah, that's why you're last.
I predicted 2 drivers in the top 8.
Hookamania, why?
What happened?
I hope we have 4 more cautions.
No, I want to go.
What?
I want to go play video games. Come on.
Yeah, we're already at almost the 3-hour mark.
Toddster led a lap at Chicago.
Was that part of the tournament?
Yeah.
It was. Okay.
Sonoma was San Diego was the start of the tournament, right? It was 5 rounds, wasn't it?
Sonoma was the start.
Sonoma was the start.
Yeah. Sonoma was the start. Okay. Yeah, he led 6 laps at Pocono, but that was before the bracket. So he led 1 lap. So your tiebreaker was 1.
That's good. $1, Bob.
Well, hold up. It's blended.
Again, we're all jumping the gun here saying that the Todd father's going to win this thing.
Yeah, he could get wiped out.
He could get wiped out right here.
Also,
I don't know who that is behind him.
To be clear, the tiebreaker is branded as the Steven Stumpf tiebreaker. Because if Steven wasn't chosen the tiebreakers, that's absolutely what he would have done. Was laps led. Yes, I agree with this.
Wow, Corey
Himes out. Corey Himes says, "All right, Denny Hamlin, without having Joey Logano screw me up this time."
You blocked the
Denny's
boss
like,
man.
"Not so fast, my friend."
Whoa!
Oh, Denny was putting it in there.
Like, Heim is going to block anybody. It doesn't matter who it is.
Does Heim not realize that, like, this is, like, besides the championship, the one thing Denny needs to do?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're aware or not, but Denny's back to 3rd and could be in 4th here in a minute. He's done.
He's
this
down
may come out
he lost his momentum
because of the fact that I picked Christopher Bell in my fantasy thing as the winner, and he is in 2nd right now. Statman Dale's on it.
Oh wow, Josh Berry's in 7th.
Hold up. There's something going off here. Hold up.
fire alarm going
What
off.
happened with Dennis here? Dennis has slipped back to 5th.
You lose your momentum. People just get you.
Yeah, that he didn't lose that much momentum. He's a whole
It's-
lap into it, still losing a spot.
It's time, folks.
He gets stuck.
It is. Corey Heim is going to win this freaking race. Corey Heim is going to win this freaking race.
Corey Heim.
That's
and then
crazy.
you know what happens. He wins the Daytona 500 next year, and he's already 2 races towards the career crown jewel foursome.
Yeah.
That's wild, though. Like,
Toster, don't hit the wall, man. Just keep it clean.
But if you had to rank the races this year in an order of importance, San Diego's up there.
yeah.
So that's a pretty big win.
Well, absolutely.
Especially because it sounds like it's a one and done.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Bell just did not push Denny at all.
And Logano did kind of give Heim a little bit of a shot. I think that was kind of a little bit of a not necessarily payback, but a little kind of a help out since I screwed you on the last one. Can C. Bell pull it off?
Can he do the impossible and pass for the lead under green flag at Indianapolis?
Also,
This could be a really good day for me in my fantasy pick thing.
hey,
Because I have Keselowski as my representative driver, which is basically everybody gets one rep driver. It's kind of your tiebreaker type thing. So Keselowski's my rep driver. He's in 6th.
Hey, boys.
Yes,
Blaney's a second and a half behind Gillen. He's got
boy.
4 cars in between. He's like right there.
yeah, it might not be enough for Todd. Also, remember, I forgot to update my lineup and left Josh Berry in there.
Yeah, you're looking pretty smart at the moment.
Yeah. So we're going to have 2 Fords fighting for the in-season tournament championship or whatever the name is.
Oh, and then my qualifying
And-
guy in my fantasy thing was Ty Gibbs, who qualified, what, 3rd,
Something like that.
4th? Something like
Right
that?
now you have
So, yeah, that
Jones,
looks pretty good.
Allmendinger, and Wallace in between them. And Todd can't
Todd's
make any
for fun.
headway
As long as
because
he
the
keeps
next
it
car
clean,
is
he's
Violet.
good. How did McDowell end up back in 20th? What the hell happened there?
I think those guys that took 4 tires just haven't come back.
I think Puig's lost a spot too.
I bet Dennis is grumpy right now.
Oh God. I had Brad going over Todd in like the round of 3. Just looking at this.
I
bracket
foolishly
now.
bought into the Zane Smith mindset. That cost me.
Yeah.
Wide idea, wrong front wheel driver.
Yeah, no kidding.
It is funny that like Todd Gillen grew up and basically became his dad. Just kind of a
Just an underdog.
fine secondary driver at front wheel.
Gave a great pace car ride. I got to do a pace car ride with Todd at Darlington one year. And he actually drove onto pit lane like he was doing an actual pit stop. It was really cool.
That's cool.
No, actually, Hookamania, he will not be compared to Jeff Gordon because Jeff Gordon drove like butt in the support series, and Heim dominated the support series. So right now, he's looking way better than Jeff Gordon. Just saying.
I do think in like 20 years, if Heim becomes his all-time great, that might be a bit of a trivia question. But it's not going to be like a comparison.
Oh, it absolutely could be, and I hope we get to a place where a driver can win 10 races in a season again.
Yeah.
Because right now with this car, that ain't happening.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, the most you get now is 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 10, 12, 13 races. If you look at that run Gordon had for like 5 or 6 years there, where he was winning like 7 or more races every season,
Yeah.
it was unbelievable.
That 98 one in particular is crazy.
Yeah.
13 wins.
Especially because it was all in the second half of the year for the most part, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because Mayfield led the points for a long time.
Yeah.
I think Zillich finally broke the top 5 streak, which I never thought was going to happen. Because I think Golden had like 20 straight top 5 finishes that year.
Hmm.
And Zillich finally broke it like last year in Nopes.
Yeah, that's a different series, though.
Yeah.
So I still, to this day, I want to try and get with Ray Evernham and go to the Hendrick Museum and have him go through the T-Rex car just to show what was so out of the box. Because they said, NASCAR teched it and said it was legal, but said, don't you ever bring it back to the racetrack.
Yeah.
And I would love to go through that and be able to be like, this is what was so outside the box and why. Because NASCAR was like, if we allow this, teams are going to have to spend millions of dollars to catch up. And they didn't want that to happen.
Statute limitations.
I really want to get Ray and go through that. You know, I think it'd be an amazing video to have him just pointing out what was different, what was unique, what they did that was so outside the box.
I thought you were going to say you wanted Ray on the watch party, which, I mean, that'd be pretty badass, too.
Not really. Ray doesn't really have the personality for the watch party. Now, Chad Knaus, we get Chad Knaus on a watch party. I'd be down for that. That's some bitch. Absolutely. You get him away from the track, he is funny as hell. I would love to have Chad on for a watch party.
It is amazing to me that, like, I'm so Fox offered him big money when he got off the pit box. Because, like, Chad did a couple, like, Nopes races, and he was absolutely fantastic.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look now, but Chris Bell is looking sporty right here.
Yeah. Like, I'm so Prime, TNT, all these people try to get him on now, and he probably said no. Even like back, they used to have like a crew chief show on Speed, right?
Yes. Was it Tim Brewer?
Yeah, I think it was Brewer, Larry, and Chad was great on that too.
Yeah.
T-Rex car was amazing.
Okay. I got the diecast of it somewhere.
Yeah, somehow I bet the underneath is not exactly like what the car was. Just
no. No.
In hindsight, it was kind of fun when Fox had that, like, the guest analysis each week. Yeah. Even though it was like hit or miss.
Yeah.
But, like, some of them made it better than it is now. So, like when Chad was on there.
When like, they were Dalton and Cole came back and did the full stage, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
this guy left for 8 years and he is so much better than anybody else. Like,
yeah.
So now that we've kind of settled out here a little bit, 22 laps to go. Corey Heim is your leader.
It's only a 3/10 gap, though.
What's that?
It's only 0.3 of a second back to second.
He's there.
I know.
He just can't get by.
Joseph Logano is in third. He's kind of on an island by himself. Jose Briscoe's in fourth. Denny Hamlin is in fifth. Brad Keselowski is sixth. Josh Berry running in seventh. Ryan Preece is running eighth. Tyler Reddick is 9th, and Chris Boucher rounds out your top 10. Don't look now, but Blaney got past Wallace. He is now one spot away from being on the back bumper of the Todd father.
Gotta get him on AJ.
The Gillionaire.
It would be interesting if Heim would have won in the lap traffic, but he's not going to before the end of this race. The calls are so close together now. Like everybody's, the entire field are wanting 51s right now.
As this thing flips through to the next round, we will see 24 seconds back for Cody Ware. So he's basically half a lap back.
Yeah.
But even then, though, Neff, if you look at the lap times, I mean, Heim ran a 51.1, Ware ran a 51.6. So they're not going to catch up in time.
To answer you, Billy Boy, Byron is in 21st, 16.5 seconds back.
Yeah, if you told me William Byron skipped this race, I'd believe you. Like, you have not seen him all day.
Yeah.
If you told me,
I saw him fit. We did a couple times. Because especially because he was one of only 2 cars that pitted, so they had to show him.
If you told me Byron missed the season at this point, I mean, he's been pretty anonymous.
Yeah. I'm with you, Hookamania. I think Josh Berry should still be at Penske next year.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned this somewhere a couple weeks ago, but it's weird that, like, I noticed Kyle's not there, but at the same point when it's actually, like, racing, I don't really think about it. I thought
because he was running in the damn 20s every week.
That's part of it.
To be fair.
But, like, it feels more like he's just out for whatever reason. It doesn't feel like, I mean, and I think, granted, a big part of that is because 18 and 8 aren't on the track right now.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, 2024 kind of felt like Kyle's last season because that was last year where he was close on a lot of wins.
Yeah.
There's a fun story for you. Last time a driver was part-time and won multiple Cup Series races before their first full-time season, 1987. Davey Allison ran 22 of 29 races for Harry Ranier and won both Talladega and Dover.
Yep.
Cool. Although, I'm curious. It's weird because Bell gets up there to like 20 seconds or 0.2 of a second back, 20 hundredths, and then he drops back to 40 something.
Because
it's kind of slinky and back and forth, but he's not really getting close enough to where he's affecting the air and could make something happen. And let's pay attention. Joseph is up to 1.3 back and gaining.
Yeah, he's gained a good 2 seconds on him.
I think Heim's got the third best call right now, but the problem is you just can't make a pass here because the call just gets too hot when you're getting that close.
Well, and it's sealed off to the freaking ground.
Yep.
Got to get these cars off the ground.
Yep. You go back and look at some of those whistle races from the
all right, Hooker, that's an even greater question. Not only if Davey doesn't die, but if Tim Richmond doesn't die, there's no chance Earnhardt gets it.
If Oni doesn't almost die.
Yeah.
And trust me, I'm a giant Earnhardt fan too, Hook. And I'm with you. If Richmond and Allison don't die, Dale Earnhardt is nowhere near 7 championships.
I got one for you. How about Rob Moroso?
Yeah.
Won the Busch Series championship.
Yeah, maybe.
He would need to get away from his dad's team, but after a couple years in Cup, maybe someone hires him.
Right. I mean, he had talent. There's no question about that.
Speaking of Rob Moroso, Cole Custer in 13. It's basically the same
And
situation.
how does
Yeah.
that tie together?
Basically the exact same situation.
Except for Cole Custer didn't die
Oh,
drunk
God.
driving
And
accident.
I don't think.
So anyway,
no.
Carlson kind of disappeared.
So
He's 11th,
Gilliland's
but-
still a second ahead of Blaney.
It's a 4-second gap between Logano and Briscoe.
Logano's
So
got
it's
it
pretty
almost under a second. It's 1.1 right now.
I got him at 9:49. You
But-
didn't want to.
Hookamania. You can also throw that about Richard Petty if Ned Jarrett doesn't retire and Fireball Roberts
Oh, hey,
doesn't die.
how
and-
about David Pearson decides to run
Yeah.
all the time?
Yeah,
You get David Pearson running all the time, Richard's lucky to have any championships.
well, keep in
Although-
mind too, Richard's biggest year was 67. That's when Ford was boycotting.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't realize, like, yeah, Petty won 10 races in a row because there weren't any Fords in the field. Like,
And that's just
Yeah.
like with Kale. Kale ran, I think it was 7 full seasons
You got 3 championships.
and never finished worse than third in the points.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pearson-
God, he was good.
Pearson ran full time in 3 or 4 seasons.
He ran 3 full seasons, won all 3 championships. And even the ones he ran a full season, he still missed some races.
And like people always wonder, well, why did Pearson stop running the full season? I don't think he ever said on record, but it's like it's obvious when you look at like the actual stats because he had, I believe, the win lead when he stopped, and he had the championship lead. He was tied with Lee on that.
Yeah.
So that's why he stopped racing full time.
Well,
That's
and
Lee Petty's
he raced
another
for-
one.
He raced for money. Pearson raced for money. He
Yeah.
ran the races that paid well. He
Hmm.
didn't want to go to, Raleigh Fairgrounds on a Wednesday and
Yeah.
run a 50-lap dirt track race to win $200. That was not what he was doing.
Well, like
Uh,
especially when he already won 3 championships, he already had the most wins in history. Don't need to. Lee was 35 years old when NASCAR started.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So with him, it's like if NASCAR starts sooner and if he doesn't have that wreck
Yeah,
and can win more.
true there.
I think it might be more if he was like 10 years younger because
Yeah.
you had the war and everything before that. But yeah,
That's true.
So there you go. Once again, Bell got it down to 2/10, and now it's back to
you can't get
3,500.
by him.
You get close, and you can't get through the corner. It ends up costing you space.
If Bella Logano got by him, though, they would just zoom off.
Yeah, they'd be gone.
Yep. God bless Junior and them. They're trying to make this seem exciting.
It is exciting. Joey Logano's coming. Cue the Jaws music. So the one thing for Logano, if, and it's a very large if he can get to Bell, he's got to get by him in a lap.
Yeah.
I mean, he cannot waste any time getting by him
They go
to then
side by
be able to
side.
get to Heim.
Like Joey's going to go.
I don't even know if Logano's got that good of a call compared to Bell. It's just he's better than Heim, and that's why he was able to get up, though. Because I think Bell's losing a lot of time behind Heim, ironically.
Yeah, we've got to get these cars off the ground. Gosh almighty.
Hey, we
Yep.
should
It's
we
just-
should mention, by the way, that Black Keselowski up to 6th.
Yeah, man.
He's been quiet all day, and now he's suddenly up, though.
The Toddster two spots ahead, but it's down to half a second.
It's getting close.
Yeah, but he's got to get by Allmendinger to get to Todd. Fortunately for Todd, Todd's behind Chastain. So that ain't a pass that's going to happen very easily.
No. But Noah's also right ahead of them, so they might be able to get by him.
He's Noah to just pull over and just block Blaney.
Yeah.
Hey, that would be what I would do.
Just
if I
get
was
right in
Noah.
front of him, just slam on the brakes.
It's not like Noah's in any way going to make the chase, so
It would
use
be
him
the
as a pick.
best. It'd be the best thing Noah did for the team all year, pretty much.
Billy's
Yeah.
an anti-Joey guy.
And what are they going to do? Take it away? Encumber the finish?
But
Yeah.
we saw with the William Byron thing in that cutoff race at Martinsville 2 years ago, they just penalized the people that do the deed, not the ones who benefit from it.
Yeah, and Gregson's what, like 32nd?
That didn't
in
happen
launch?
with the whole Michael Waltrip racing deal.
Yeah,
Freaking
But that was-
Truex got hosed out of that thing.
that was
It
Brian
cost
France,
Truex his
though.
career, basically.
Yeah, that was the Brian France era. though.
To be fair, though, like if that doesn't happen, Truex probably isn't a champion.
Probably not.
Yeah, you're
Juan
probably
Pablo would be champion because he was
Oh.
going to get that wide before Truex became available.
right. The Julio. So here we go again.
That's a fun reality.
Blaney dropped, or Bell dropped back to almost 4/10. Then he got back up to 0.26. Now he's back to 0.35. You just can't, in the corners, you cannot catch up on these things. I'm just really honestly confused. You're going down that long of a straightaway, following a car that's obviously poking a decent sized hole in the air. How is the car in second not able to suck up to them? Is that spoiler really that big of a hindrance? I guess we'll find out when we go to Daytona. But I'm amazed that you can't get a run drafting off of somebody down a straightaway that's almost a mile long.
Yeah,
If we didn't have that other caution to start off the stage, there would be a decent chance of maybe Heim would run out of fuel here because he has been out front for a while. But
that's the thing. That debris caution just ruined everything.
But yeah, whatever the hell that was. If that truly was the piece of debris, that is obscene.
and we should give NASCAR what's the term? Because that might have just been TV selling
Raspberries?
something. No, I mean
The benefit of the doubt.
benefit of the doubt, yeah, because that's happened before where TV has zoomed in on some whatever, and that's not what they were.
When really there's like a hunk of sheet metal just laying out there.
yeah.
Many years ago at Richmond, I was on a photography stand, turn one at the exit of pit lane. And during a caution, the cars came off of pit lane and a spring rubber fell out. And it literally was like right at the yellow line at the bottom of turn one. And the annoying thing was that the paddle person at the end of pit lane was like 15 feet away from it. And when it happened, you saw them key the radio. We went back to racing for like 50, 55 laps. They threw a caution for that spring rubber. Came out and picked it up.
Yeah.
And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Right, we're getting serious now. We're at 5 laps to go.
Bell has gotten.
Bell, but he's still a quarter second back. It's like I said, he gets
They
to
just
here
can't
and then
make
it
a
drops
pass.
back to 0.35.
Have we had
0.35.
any on-track passes in the last 10 laps?
Yeah.
I don't think we have.
We haven't had any on-track passes all day once you're 10 laps into a run.
Yeah. Yeah, this is all. Last year, I thought this race was pretty good.
It
seems
was
bad.
way more
It
often.
was.
That not to discredit Heim. I mean, this is going to be a big win for him, but like,
Yeah, man.
and you know,
Hey, you still got to hit your spots.
Yeah,
This is a
for sure.
very technical track when it comes to hitting your spots.
and
Because you
racing
can screw up, and he's
and
not screwing up at all.
racing here is so special too. But like,
Yeah.
this way,
Yeah, bring the bring the super speedway package or something.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
It
Like,
couldn't be worse
no.
than this.
Get the cars off the ground. That's the answer. Watch
Honestly,
the
stop-
replays of 94
Oh,
and
I know,
95
I know.
and
but
look at
it's
where the
just-
valence is. It's
Stop.
4 to 5 inches off the ground.
But now, if there's a better chance of this Mountain Dew can coming to life and talking to me than that happened.
I know.
honestly,
know.
I think one of the bigger issues too is just it being spec, where it's like we have Cody
Yeah.
Ware wanting only
Yeah.
8/10 slower than the leader. Like,
Not enough gaps of
Yeah.
speed.
I mean, and that's nothing against Cody, but like he should not
Yeah.
be within a second of the leader in lap times. Like,
Bell gets it below
Bell's
0.2.
down to a 10th.
Below 0.2.
he's there.
Not anymore.
No. He missed the Heim missed the exit of, I think, Tone 1.
I hope Bell just sounds off after this.
I wouldn't blame him.
Because that's got to be so frustrating.
This just in. Joey Legato just closed it up.
Yeah.
While that little side-by-side maneuver happened
Hey,
on the
there
front
is a
straight,
lap
Logano
car up
got
there.
like 4/10 of a second.
Who's the
Oh,
lap
man.
call?
Nemechek had the chance to
Oh,
do what he
man.
does best, but he didn't.
Please get back to the start-finish line. I do not want to see a green-white checkered on this thing.
Yeah, just
If you
put us
hated
down
on
three.
if you hated on North Wilkesboro last week and loved on this race,
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong.
yeah.
North Wilkesboro looked like an all-time classic compared to this.
Down the backstretch one more time.
Oh, you want a stat now? Heim would
Shoot
be
it.
the first driver since AJ Foyt in 1965 to win 2 of his first 15 NASCAR Cup starts.
Nice. Greatest driver of all time. About to lose the crown to Corey Hahn.
Oh no, I'm not doing this for Heim. I'm doing this. All right, we need to get this going. We need to get this done.
Oh, thank God it's over.
Yes, that was bad.
That might have been the worst race this year so far.
Stage 3 was terrible. Like,
Yeah.
it would have been better if we at least had the stage breaks have ruined the strat.
Mhm.
Like,
Here-
At least we got to see
open
some passing and competition thanks to the stage breaks.
up. That is
at the
I
at the
mean,
very least, with before the breaks, you did have different strategies, like at Pocono. Here, it's like now it's like you're just forcing everybody to go on one of two strategies.
Josh Berry
Hey.
comes home 7th.
That's cool
Yeah.
that Booty's Indy 400 runner now.
yeah.
That's cool.
Booty's a great dude. Hocevar gets a top 10. And last in the top 10, Tyler Reddick, shaking off some of his doldrums of late.
Eat that pickle.
Gotta love that. I hope he gets out of the car and like drinks a cup of pickle juice. That'd be amazing.
Ooh. Like they do it like Indy 500 style. They put like the wheat
Yeah.
on it. And
Yeah,
then he
man.
gets like a that'd be funny.
That would be fantastic.
Oh, the golden
With the
comparisons
refund,
have begun.
drink the pickle juice and then dump it over your head. That would be awesome.
Instead of milk, the pickle juice. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. Please burn it out across the start finish line.
Please, yes, do it,
Please,
Corey. Come
please.
on, Corey. Get there.
Do it.
Get there.
Do it. Do it.
Come on, Corey. How far is he
Please
from it?
do it.
He's about 50 yards right now.
Go on.
He's not going to do it.
not gonna
No.
I promise he's going to stop just short.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, he turned it.
23-11, 2 wins and a woe at Indianapolis.
There you go. How about that? Statman Dale giving it up for Heim time.
Yeah,
Todd Gilliland, the Gillionaire. Dalton Hopkins, get ready to show us that lip. The Giz comes in 16th.
Good damage limitation day for him. All right.
Thanks for joining us, Billy. It was great being our first official guest. Who knows, down the road here, we may be able to slide some more in. I'm working on somebody that is a truck series driver that might be sliding in as a special guest. That could be fun.
That's good. I can't believe we're going to have Norm on the show then.
No.
I'm presuming.
Dude, that would be so
amazing.
Norm would be
That
like,
would be
my
amazing.
favorite.
I'd win
My
this race.
favorite Norm story was in Eldora, the first year the trucks were there. And Norm races his way into the feature.
Yep.
And his truck is roached. I mean, it is torn to hell. And Norm gets out of the truck and he's just all excited and happy and talking and all this. Meanwhile, there's dudes from like 8 different teams swarming on his truck to get it fixed to where he can go race. And
Yeah.
Norm is oblivious, has no clue what's going on behind him. And everybody's interviewing him and he's all happy. And dudes did an amazing job of getting his car ready to go.
Yeah.
I remember Norm.
I like that Field and Stream hat. That's nice.
That is nice. Norm at one point told us like the truck is from like 2016, 2019 or something. We saw one of his crew guys at a Sheets later that night. He was like, Norm don't know what he's talking about. That truck's from 2003.
Yeah. It was ancient. Yeah.
I love Norm.
Enjoyed you, Hook and Main. Appreciate you coming on. Enjoy all 244 watchers that we have at this point in time. Thank you all so much again for the support. Don't forget, if you can help, we greatly appreciate it. Frontstretch.com/donate. Anything you can spare, $1, $2, whatever. Every little bit helps us keep bringing you stuff without us having to go to a pay window. So look at that, youngest Brickyard winner since Jeff Gordon. Nice.
The second boy to ever win it.
Second boy, there you go.
Imagine there are 2 not very happy drivers right now on pit road. One is probably Hoceval, and I imagine the other one is Ty Gibbs.
I got to think Ryan Blaney's not exactly ecstatic.
or Denny Hamlin.
Yeah.
Or Bell.
Hamlin had the shot. Hamlin lost that himself.
I think
He was in
Heim
position.
and Gillen are probably the only happy people.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
surprised.
I don't know. I
Gillen
bet
had-
Brad Keselowski's pretty happy.
Josh Berry.
Sixth place.
Josh Berry.
Yeah.
6th place, Josh Berry. Yeah, Josh Berry's probably pretty happy.
Right. If I'm
SVG's happy with that.
I mean, Hocevar's a
That's
top
good.
10, man. You can't be that upset with a top 10.
No, I mean, as in he's not happy that Heim won, and it's the same thing with Gibbs.
Well, I hope Joe Gibbs chokes on that stuff. He's an idiot for not getting Heim in his car.
Yeah,
That's just idiotic that you have a generational driving talent available in the Toyota camp and you don't sign him because somebody in your stable is a whiny little whatever.
You know what I
not
would have done?
Alka.
Look, you know what I would have done if I was Gibbs? I would have sent Ty back down to O'Reilly this year and put Heim in the car.
There you go.
They teach your grandkid a lesson.
Right.
Yep.
I completely agree. I can't believe Gibbs from the business perspective makes that decision. That just makes no sense to me. I'd have even thought better. How about you do this? Take Gibbs and Heim, put both of them in your O'Reilly cars, have them run the full season in O'Reilly, and whoever finishes better goes back up to Cup the next year.
Yeah.
I got to point out too that
make it a
2 hours ago, Hoseval flipped Heim off.
2 hours. That's a long
So at
race.
this point,
Yeah.
Ty Gibbs has not clinched yet. Ryan Preece is knocking on the door, 38 points. The Giz lost a spot to Logano. Logano clawing his way. Do you think? All right, so he is, what is he? 64 points out of top 10. You think Logano can make up 64 points in the next 5 races?
I think he could because Byron's been so bad.
Yep.
The funny thing, Priest, you know what's going to happen with Priest. He's going to miss by less than 25 points.
Oh, yeah.
And
Guaranteed.
that stupid penalty.
Guaranteed that
difference.
stupid penalty. Hey, we're climbing the fence.
Or should I say it? Where's Booty?
That would have been impressive if they came out there with some kind of a pulley system, hooked it up on the flag stand, and hoisted Booty up in his wheelchair.
Yeah.
That would have been cool as hell. Statman Dale says Gibbs is locked in the chase. The graphic they just showed on TV did not show Gibbs locked into the chase, which I tend to believe Statman Dale more than I believe Gibbs, just because Statman.
Like he's got to be. He's fourth in points. There's only
135 up, or no, 135 back. I don't know, whatever it is. Anyway, 245 y'all coming to hang out with us today. Thank each and every one of you for doing it. Mr. Finley, appreciate you jumping on. Always good to have you in here with your insight and although you didn't do any funny word pronunciation today. Kind of bummed on that. I still will always remember Eddie Gassage. That's one of my favorite of all time. Think about it, Massey. Former head at Texas.
I know Eddie Gassage.
Yeah. Finley said his name was Eddie Gassage. It made
Gassage.
me laugh. I'm like dropping the old.
Look, he wants to say goodbye to everybody. Oh, no.
Then he looks thrilled. But anyway, for Michael Finley, we did the 3 mics again today. I just realized that. The light just went on. Michael Finley, Michael Massey, and Mike Neff, we appreciate all of you. Thanks so much. We're off next week, but there may be a watch party. I will keep an eye on socials. We may come up with something as a payoff to the loss of the in-season challenge by Michael Bellafamini. But keep your eyes out for that. If not, we'll see you in 2 weeks from beautiful Iowa. Thanks for the Frontstretch Waters Party. Be safe. See y'all soon.